Minions of the Makerverse.
Cast out by the devil, I got fire in my bones. I'm burdened with the black heart and cursed to roam. I feel the sunshine, it's cold on my face. Forbidden fruit on my tongue, it's sweet to the taste. And you can try and kill me, or try and gun me down.
What's up, Foresiders? Welcome back to Minions of the Megaverse, our weekly Rifts game we play here on Twitch.tv. We are currently, when we last left our adventurers, they were surrounded by refugees around a Gold's Gym, and they were deciding on whether or not they wanted to proceed forward and fight some vampires. So, I'd like to introduce our players. Let's start with Southern Dragon with his full conversion board. We have Kyle, who I can just see right his chin. There we go. Now he's in camera. I had an Orville moment where I'm like, can you move to the left a little bit? You're kind of to the. You gotta fix. We got Kyle with his hatchling dragon. Vampires. We got Mavis with her off-elf techno wizard. We got McTunda with his voodoo mystic. And we got Baron Nuts and Bolts with his mind melter. Your good hat on? Fuck it, we're doing it live. Alright, so where we left everybody, we were hanging around the Gold Gym. You guys had just met Muggsy Bogues, the mutant rabbit merchant who had just came to help you guys with the vampires, and he gave you guys a little bit of gear to assist you guys. And so what were you guys what were you guys deciding at that point as far as what you guys want to do? Yes. Yeah, it was 20K. Yeah, nope. Yeah. Oh, good to see you, Torben. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So Muggsy has been kind of coordinating the refugees into a safe spot. So he's getting them ready to move, but he's keeping them inside the gym because they're protected by the protection of the Techno-Wizard device that's enclosed in the doorway. He says they'll be safe here for now. We'll wait to leave. In fact, if you guys want me to go ahead with you guys, I can assist. A couple more hands probably couldn't hurt. He's just sitting there like, I don't know, stupid fucking vampires. Oh yeah, so he's like, why yes, and he goes back to his cap, pulls out a little like, pad, has some notes. It's like a Dear Diary type thing. He's like, takes off that page and he hands it over to you. Just rescue. Yep. Oh, can't hear any. Wait, he can't hear anyone but you guys. Okay, let me fix that. So nobody can hear. Nobody can hear you. No, hold on a second. I know what the problem is.
You muted us in OBS and did not mute.
No, I had it in. There we go. Can you hear him now? Can you hear him now?
Testing.
I see it popping up on the thing. It's just set to the. It was set to the wrong. I had it on speakers, not on this, and the speakers weren't on.
Okay. Check the sound. I can hear myself. Yay.
Yay! Okay, thanks, Torben. Appreciate the input on that one. So
Yeah, I'll head back to the radio to see if I
I
can
walk
get a radio.
inside.
okay.
I'm like, hey,
So,
So I guess I'm left
What's up?
guarding all the refugees.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the two juicers are in there helping. They're loading in the food and everything, and then the rabbits kind of standing guard. So yeah, if you want to make sure
I'm
they're
a
all.
frail old man just kind of sitting there watching them move the stuff.
So you go.
well,
So
yes.
go ahead, Tunda.
all right. If they don't give you the 30,000 extra that you're looking for, I'll give you the 30,000.
It's really not about money. I want them to say no, but
They're
they're
not
not going to say it, so we can leave.
Yeah, that's
You
not gonna
realize
happen.
this is a bad idea, right? Like,
You act like I don't know this. Yeah, this is it. My first rendezvous with the vampires.
so why are you agreeing to go?
I
They're like a married couple. It's kind of cute.
I'm like, we will die. You realize this, right?
There are worse things in life. Oh wait, you are one. You're a mind melter.
That was low blow. I'm just saying.
Belt his mind for that.
I know. I'm like,
The power of voodoo protects him though, so I guess he's yeah.
I'm tempted to make you think that you're a little girl.
Where's my mommy?
I'm a little girl who knows voodoo. Now I get to truly play with dolls.
Brush their hair. You're like, we're all sitting around a campfire. He's like, it's tea time.
Then all of
Whether
us
you
like when
it or
he
not.
gets up to leave, he's like, when are you gonna change it back?
So, as they finish getting all the food loaded inside, so that way everybody starts to eat and they're taking care of the wounded. Muggsy walks over to his truck and pulls off one of the giant floodlights and pops it off and hands it over to the cyborg, and he's like, "Here, I don't know if you can install it or if you can just use it, but it has a limited power supply. It's about an hour's worth, but it's a global daylight spell, so it'll actually keep them at bay. It won't damage them as much as it might give them a few like insignificant burns, but it will make them get out of your way."
Okay.
I'm
I'll
like,
see.
at this point, I kind of come out and I look over. I'm like, you, techno wizard girl.
Hmm?
Install that in his chest. Hook it up to
You-
his own power supply. Therefore, it doesn't run out.
You
Wait.
techno wizard girl.
My name is Maya. Damn it.
Okay,
I've known him long
whatever.
enough. He doesn't even know my name.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Install it into his chest so he can hook it to his own power supply so it doesn't run out of energy.
All right. What am I installing? I'm gonna walk over.
It's
The
a-
floodlight.
Yeah, it's reason.
Oh.
It's reason.
Make him
Seems
look like
reasonably
Iron
able to
Man,
do it.
okay?
Oh. Well,
You figure it's about 20 minutes work, and it shouldn't require a skill roll for it because you're just hooking up to wiring.
right.
I look at the Bugsy. I'm like, how much wood do you have?
He's like, well, that's kind of a personal question. He's like, I'm a rabbit, so all the time. But if you're asking about like the actual particles of wood, he goes, there's
Yeah,
all of us.
the
There's a bunch.
fleshless.
I have some timber if you guys would like to purchase it
No. You
at a
don't
discount
understand.
price.
I go, you don't understand. We're doing this for you. This shit comes free. This is how we say compensation for sitting our asses into a goddamn vampire nest.
I didn't send you anywhere. I'm just saying.
I just click on the PA. You're a rabbit. You always give free wood.
Okay, how much do you need?
I go over. I'm like, I need about 6. I need a couple. I need like a couple or 2 crates of wood fleshlets.
Let's do it. Yeah, I can do that. He's like you see him get his bed, and the bed opens up, and you see like him type in on a little keypad that's obviously has gems on it, and you see like almost like an elevator, like it's coming up out of like a flight deck. And in the bed of the truck now is 2 crates of of wood.
I used to just reach out and form my arms out of like splinters of wood. I'll
Genius.
punch me
I mean,
some
you already
motherfucking
gave
man.
me a bandolier of steaks too.
Yeah,
Seems kind of superfluous, really, compared to Captain Spiky Fingers over here.
I'm gonna look over and just, I can give one hell of a splinter. Nice.
All right, and
And you were mad about going. Come on.
yeah, the Muggsy looks over at Kyle's at the Palpatine guy sitting in the corner. He goes, "Do you need anything?"
A wooden steak, if you please.
One
He's
wooden
a
steak.
Steak.
the wooden cane Palpatine walks with.
Well,
Yes,
Yeah.
just
yeah,
sharpen the
no,
edge.
never mind, I'm good.
Okay, yeah,
Do you have a tree?
Oh god dang it.
a whole tree, not in the bed of my truck.
Yes.
No,
Damn it.
there's probably
good.
some that way. No, never mind that. I'm good. And he looks at Tunda. He's like, at the voodoo mystic, and he's like, he sees all the bones on your armor. He's like, I think you're covered.
I am covered in bones. Congratulations, you can see.
Yeah, he's like, do you need any supplies?
No, they got enough wood for me.
Okay. He says it's roughly about probably 20 minutes to dawn at this point. You guys were fighting in the evening or in the night. So he says I'd probably wait till daybreak before you start going after him.
Really?
Yeah.
Attacking
should attack
vampires
them
at
at
night
night?
is always a good idea.
Yeah. He says their den can't be that far. It's probably within this town.
I
Well, then
was
let's
going-
go right now. Let's hit him right now.
Well, how
No.
do you guys
Still
plan
not.
to follow them since he just sort of bamfed there?
Yes, I
Hmm.
was going to say, how do we know which direction, where it is? Like, my best suggestion is to take the stake out of the one we took out initially and just hold him down and interrogate him.
That'd be a good idea.
Vampires have a hive mind, therefore the one will know we're coming for it, and we'll move locations.
Shit, that's true.
He's like, well, I'll need this back, but he goes in and he pulls out this little thing. It looks kind of like a Dragon Ball detector from Dragon Ball Z, and he's like, this thing is kind of is hypersensitive to magic. So he goes over to Tunda, and he's like, beep 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 beep, fuck, okay. Goes up to the mind melter. It's like beep 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 beep. Goes up to Kyle. Beep 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 beep. He's like, oh, I get it now. goes up to the Borg.
Good.
Goes up to the Borg. It's flat scan. He's like, Mavis, beep. But you don't touch magic as effectively. Like, all right, well, who wants to use this?
Well, considering anybody else that touches it is
Yeah,
gonna.
probably the Borg, so we get a
react.
true reading.
Yeah, well, I'll give Brad a good pat. Just,
I
just
sure
all right,
should
I think you should. I think you should wield it.
Great. So.
Install it in his arm.
Ooh, I could actually do
No,
that.
I want it
He's
back.
gonna need it back.
Aw.
I will want that back. He says, but it's basically hypersensitive, so basically you have to be within probably about 100 feet of it. But if you guys do kind of a systematic search of the town, you guys probably will bring on their den.
Would you be mad if I studied it so I can recreate it to install into our friend here?
As long as you don't take it apart, I'm good.
Okay.
It works when you give it to me, and it doesn't have duct tape on it. I'm happy.
All right, look at her. Electrical tape.
Packing
I'm
tape.
a techno wizard. I usually have a shit ton of that.
Masking tape and invisible tape. Visible, you can't
what?
see it.
You're just
Hot
trying to
glue.
install stuff on me. Am I your guys' utility belt now?
Yes.
Hello, Batman.
We're not. Is this the episode where we talk about cyborg rights? This the measure of a man episode for
I want
riffs?
your tool belt.
You're literally an object, okay, man? Sorry. You have no right.
Oh God. He's like, we'll make sure the refugees are safe and make sure they're well fed and try and stabilize a bunch of them. But once you guys are back, he goes, do me a favor. He's kind of a friend of mine, so if you guys could bring back safely, I'd appreciate it. Or at least bring back a body if possible.
How important is it that his body's intact? Like missing arms, or like, I mean, this guy does fine with no arms.
If he bring evidence back that he's dead, or bring evidence back that he's alive. But he's pretty ingenuitive, so they probably, He
I'll
got
tell you
something.
right now, if your friend's a vampire, I'm dusting him.
Oh, understandable. He would expect no different. So,
I look very sad.
yep. All right. So, about 20 minutes later, dawn breaks, and
You broke
There's-
it. Jesus Christ, eternal nighttime.
he's like, "Good luck."
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Alright,
Thanks.
let's start the sleeping.
So the town is roughly, when it was populated, it's not populated now, but when it was populated, it was probably like, I'd say less than 1,000 people in this town. So not that big.
And they had a Gold's Gym.
Yep.
Small towns.
It was the go-to place. Also / community
What
center
is the most? I was looking around of the ruins. What looks like to be that was previously the most lavish, the most like ornate looking, but like big church type of deal, big building. What
There's
looks
a-
like it was the most like lavish? Because
Um,
vampires
A red
tend to
line.
have an master vampire.
Well, there's a church. They tend to not like churches because of the crosses. But there is a reasonable sized church in this town. The mayor's house. But crosses tend to keep them at bay. Doesn't do damage to them. And then there is the mayor's house is rather lavish for the most part. It's the bigger of the houses.
Look at that first.
And out of all the buildings, which ones look the least dilapidated?
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
Or which ones are the most underground?
They're not. You figure like a lot of not a lot of these houses have basements. Most of them are probably ground floor.
Is there a morgue?
There isn't a
a
hospital in
mortuary.
this town. There's no.
No, I
most-
like Brand's idea. He was a dapper motherfucker. Remember? He was
Yeah.
he was dressed very
Ooh.
dapperly, so he's probably gonna be in the nice house.
Any 5-star hotels?
No, not in this town. This town was 45 minutes away from St. Louis, so the
Lame.
hospital would be in St. Louis. Not really any hotels in town because nobody wants to stay here. It's kind of a this is a passer through town. However, the
Maybe
mayor's
a
house
bed and
is the most lavish. So if you guys want to start searching there,
Alright, let's start searching the mayor's house.
Works.
and actually your instincts are correct. As you guys get there, you pick up a beep on the beeper.
Beep,
Beep 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 beep.
Just stop. Like, okay, is anyone standing near me? No. Okay.
Well, it has a directional, so you can see kind of like all the dots behind you, which is them, and then the dots in front of you.
It's kind of like that
So-
scanner from Resident Evil, like the one that the dude's holding, and it shows all the infectees just shooting at them.
Yep, either that or like in Aliens, kind of like the motion sensors, like those.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I cast Detect Arcana.
Yeah, you detect Arcana.
You
Yeah.
detect the
Okay.
shit out of that.
How much Arcana do I detect?
Yes.
Not as much as you'd think. Not a lot. There's some in there, but there's they could be probably a protection spell of some type or something like that, but no more than that. Like not heavy. It isn't mystically booby trapped excessively.
Okay.
Maybe one or two, by judging by your instincts.
Do we think that they know that we're here?
They are dead to the world.
Can't really tell.
All
I
right.
mean,
then I
how
now cast-
are you detecting that? Basically, how would you figure that part out?
Well, I'm asking my party members.
Oh, what?
I say it's the safest way to assume.
Mhm.
Always assume that they know you're there.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Conceal Arcana on all of us.
Oh, yay.
All right. So that way
Okay.
they can't sense you.
does that- does that
Useless on me.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Borg's like fine.
Question: when he does conceal on con on everybody, does that give us a better, more accurate reading on the dragon radar?
Yeah, you can
In
tell
that-
you can tell by the reading that actually got a little sharper reading now that you're not interfering with it as much, that they're below ground.
I do hear this sizzle sizzle crackle crackle.
Yeah,
wait,
and
that's-
you also
that's
do
fair.
notice that you're judging by the dots that there's probably a total of 4 beings down there. One of them is putting out a lot of more magic than the others. You'd probably estimate that's probably the Techno Wizard, considering his gear, unless they stripped him of it.
I'm gonna like peek over his shoulder, just, I thought there'd be a lot more.
So
Stop!
Remember, they can mask Arcana too.
Don't jinx us. Don't be saying shit like that.
Knock on
I
wood.
will
Hold still.
sit your ass in there alone.
Like I said, knock on wood. Hold still.
All right.
I almost hate to ask this, but are there bugs around? Since it's all abandoned.
Well, there are, if you look really close, there are some, spiders and cockroach.
Anyone I see, I'm destroying.
Like, I might go, technically, a spider isn't a bug. It's an arachnid, so you have no reason to fear it.
I don't think he makes that distinction, but okay.
But if I can tell him that, and maybe his phobia, his mind will be like, oh, they aren't bugs. I can make a crazy person rationalize it, okay?
Then you start
I know,
making
but
up
most
stuff. You're like, well,
people-
cockroaches are technically encephalopoids, so,
But
Start
everything
making
is
up
wired
terms.
to be afraid of spiders, at least in human nature.
Yeah, the board
Alright.
kind of has that separate. But
Yeah.
you guys right now are like you're standing basically on the street level. You can on the one is basically figure like a two lot sized lot. You guys are.
So are we
Yeah,
gonna
like-
John Carpenter into this and go in, stake them, drag them out into the sunlight, or what?
That sounds fun.
Oh, is
So,
it daylight right now?
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah, you
daylight,
guys.
yeah.
It's daylight.
I'm gonna.
Why
I'm
don't we
gonna.
just blow a hole in the roof?
I mean,
I'm gonna have
the Borg and I can go start ripping the walls down. I mean,
well, we
Imagine
gotta
we-
save the techno wizard first.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him.
Yeah, because
I'm
if you
gonna-
bring
I'm
this
Hey,
building
hey,
looks.
he said as long as we bring back a body.
Hey,
no, that's a friend. We don't get paid if it's just a body.
No, we
Right,
do get paid
so-
if it's a body. No, we
Oh,
just gotta bring back a body.
well,
Yeah.
we were instructed to try and save him.
Oh, he
Well,
tripped.
we
He
tried.
tripped. He tripped, and a house fell on him. Oh no!
Guys, if we kill him, I'm so telling.
This building looks fairly structurally sound, but not that structurally sound. If you start tearing down walls, this place is coming down on top of them. They're probably in the basement.
Is there any type of
Oh.
research that we could do? Any type of blueprints for the home?
You could go to City Hall if you wanna go searching through it, whether or not it's
So
packed.
hear
So-
the dragon out.
Oh
I
boy.
just use fire breath to just take the floors off one at a time. Then it doesn't collapse, right?
Yeah. Fire still does that. You could. Well, I guess
So-
you could.
How accurate is our little scanning device right now? That since he concealed it,
You can tell
Concealed it
that.
from-
Yeah, you can tell it's pretty fairly accurate. Not within like you can't pinpoint him down within. I'd say you can pinpoint him within like a 30 or 40 foot radius.
Oh,
I wonder.
okay.
That's not
look
that
at,
accurate.
Sanda. Mike,
Yes.
you're
Yes,
Powers
I'm
of
voodoo
voodoo.
and I'm amazing. What's going on?
holy water.
Can I
Is he-
create? Well,
Never tried,
know,
probably.
Being a mystic, can
That's
you
not.
bless water with the power of voodoo? I'm thinking if we dump holy water, like we just like bust an old fire hydrant open and flood them with holy water, that takes care of anything that's more than knee deep.
Muggsy said it only took running water. I'm gonna have the super soaker he gave me. So this should be enough, right?
Well, it'll hurt them because if
Is
you
there a
flood
fire
it,
station?
Is there a fire station? Yeah, it's not nearby, but there is a water tower. Every small
Is
town
it-
has a water tower.
Is there a hydrant nearby?
Kyle, on your right, is that a window or a door?
It's a window.
Yes.
There was just a hand coming through your window.
There was.
Okay, that just got creepy.
Yeah,
Burglar.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Ah, burglar.
Somebody come through your window, a hand, but I'm about vampires and shit. And a hand comes through the window. I'm like,
Dun, dun.
he's dead. He's
He's
gone.
dead. He's fucking dead.
I repeat, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, I love how it's just like we're like, okay, so what we're gonna do is there a fire hydrant? Hey, Kyle, is that a fucking window or a door?
Yeah, he was asking if it was a window or a door because we're talking about vampires.
This hand fucking.
Oh.
That's funny. All right, so basically, so is there a fire hydrant nearby?
First floor.
What now?
I'm guessing it's on the first floor.
Hopefully, yeah, unless she came up on a catapult or something.
I don't know. Maybe it's something like
No, it's
my
on the
win-
second story. Oh, I'm in the second story.
Is it something like my window where you have like a roof ledge outside your window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose bit of Halloween. It's
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
Favorite holiday.
It just appears through your window, and you're on the second floor. It's kind of creepy. I'm like,
Dun, dun.
All
I
right.
just saw video evidence of Kyle's murder.
Yeah, there is a fire hydrant, by the way.
Yay. Is there...
It's on the corner of this lot. This is a corner lot, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach the house with it if you say you open it up, it would shoot out like 5 to. If you want to get a replenishing supply of water, you could, assuming that it's still working. You'd have to check.
No. Say we have the running water from the hydrant, the mine melter water bins that shit into the house. I
don't
shoot a
have
railgun
water
to
bin
create a
yet.
hole.
Here's the thing. I can just fly over to the fire department because I don't care how big your town is. They have a fucking fire department and grab a hose.
What about if
Yeah, I was
what if there's a fire
say.
truck? If there's a fire truck, we just bless the water in the fire truck and just drive it up to the front door.
You gotta fill the fire truck with water first. It doesn't just
Yeah.
come with water.
Yeah, fire trucks don't
It's
have
not
an
what he's talking
internal
You don't know. It's
reservoir.
the apocalypse. Maybe someone was
Dude,
filling it when the apocalypse.
We mean
happened.
Walking Dead wasn't right.
No, the thing is, fire trucks don't have an internal reservoir. They hook up to a nearby hydrant and then go ape shit on.
Yeah.
Some
Yes.
of them have
It's
internal
fire
rockets.
engines that have the
Yeah.
reservoir.
So I'm like, I will be right back. I hop onto my wingboard.
Okay.
I take off all Green Goblin style and do a quick overview to find where the local fire department is.
He
Yeah,
thinks
you-
he's so cool every time he pulls out that windboard.
Wah, wah.
So yeah, you do locate the fire department. You can see Fire District 1 of 1. It says 1 of 1 because that's just how pathetic they are. They're like, yeah, we're the only fucking one. Duh.
So I go down,
The spirit of the single
find a
secretary
hose
just-
from an old busted up fire truck that you can hook
Okay.
to the fire hydrant, and I haul that shit back.
Just
Okay.
imagine the spirit of the secretary. Welcome to Kinship County. Well, fire department. How can I help you?
Yeah.
I feel like it was even more pathetic. It was like fire station number 3 of 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also, okay. So well, first of all, if there was somebody still there, they're over 100 years old. Second of
Time to
all,
go.
you do manage to find the most intact of the fire hoses. Obviously, it's been there for like 100 years. So,
Right.
so yeah, you find the ones that are least likely to leak. They'll probably have some leaks, but not heavy leaks.
Right.
So you might find the most intact one, and you drag it over there. So you're carrying this fucking fire hose, which by the way is not light. Have you ever seen those fuckers carrying it?
I don't have to
Yeah.
worry
Okay,
about that.
motherfucker.
Telekinesis, bitch.
Yeah, you're just like. So he's flying, and you see this.
Shit.
You see this hose behind him all wrapped. He's thud. It just hits the ground.
Just, you know what's heavy? Floating it. You know there's probably going to be leaks. Duct tape. We got this shit.
Okay,
All right.
Brad, you're the one who's strong enough to fucking unscrew the hydrant and hook that bitch up. So
Think you
There's
can have
2
a
of us
fun?
here, but fine.
I
Technically-
look at the Borg and say, "Do it."
Join
I
the
already
duct.
said fine.
Okay. You manage to go up to the fire hydrant. You're like, and you just pop it off. Water starts coming out. Just
Well, you have to. The top part is the valve.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
side
sorry,
part is the
yeah.
connector.
That's true.
Just like-
Yes.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, so I just unscrew that, hook up the hose, and then I turn on the
Roll me a general dexterity check.
dex or strength.
I'm gonna do dexterity check to see if you don't fuck it up with your strength.
Agility.
Suddenly the hydrant comes
Yeah.
up from the ground.
It's more manual dexterity, which hey, I forgot that's your lower stat, isn't it?
Well, out of the dex, out of agility and strength, my lowest stat, of course, is charisma.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But no, I rolled a 9.
Okay. So that's actually not bad at all. So you succeed. You manage to get the thing off. You have the hose is hooked up adequately, and you turn it on, and it does pressurize. You see some like small leaks in the hose, but nothing to it won't. Yeah, nothing. It'll still work. It still has pressure.
We'll go along it in duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape won't work on that much pressure.
Lots of duct tape.
Yeah,
All
Alright.
the duct tape. The hose is just duct tape now.
yeah. I mean, you're not. You don't know how much what supply of water. It's obviously probably coming off from a reservoir or something like that. But
all right,
Um,
let's go in and start
alright.
pouring some water through the floorboards.
That's
yeah,
the
pretty
Wizard
much.
of Oz this
Pretty much,
shit.
this hose should probably reach. Basically, it can reach about halfway into the house as far as like the distance, and this is a pretty large size house. So, You have some wiggle room. It's
Right,
so.
base-
Okay.
Where are you guys shooting it? How are you guys proceeding?
Well, if there's a house and there's a basement, it's probably going to be beneath the main room, more likely
Mhm.
most floor plans. So we're just gonna basically we need you to punch a hole through the middle of the floor, and then just basically fill the basement.
I say we send in Senior Spotlight here first.
Senior Spotlight should be standing there.
Senior spot.
Wow, you
Alright.
guys, yeah,
So
Also,
that's,
he's
in
not
the
a toaster,
vampire
guys.
bites.
That's true.
yeah.
All right,
All right.
Cylon.
So
I guess like all he needs is just like a piece of rebar or something. Just poke a couple holes and just put the hose in and just fill it with water.
that's what my sword's for.
Yeah, he has a chainsaw, a chain sword.
Nah,
Yeah.
won't work.
Literally, yeah. No, he's like.
Oh no, it's not. Yeah.
It's a
So,
Wookiee
all
blade.
right. So I hand off the tracker to Mavis.
Yay.
I with one arm I pick up the hose. and
I'm just
s- and
picturing
I just
stripper
start-
music. I'm just like, hey, somebody call for a fire.
Put some sugar on me.
Okay.
Oh god, he's got no flesh.
So, all right. So the way I'm seeing it is I just sort of walk in, then just take my sword, push down, pull back up, and shove the hose in.
The vampires are sleeping there like, what the hell's that?
the activator is on the end of the hose. Remember that has the handle, so
Yeah.
you'll probably want to turn it on and then dump it in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then as I'm walking in, though, actually, I try and look for the staircase down.
I'll keep my I'll keep the tracker out, just waving it back and forth, see if I can pick up anything closing in on us.
From the main foyer, you don't see any doorways going down to a basement. You're assuming it'd probably be from either the kitchen area, like the back, like back in that region, like back in the corner of the house that would lead down to the basement, or an outside cellar entrance.
Okay. So I'll look for in the inside if Dragonborn over there will check for one outside.
I rather quickly for an old man with a cane make my way around to look for a cellar. Like really fast with a cane.
It appears there's a cellar entrance.
The cellar entrance is fully operational. I hope not.
Yeah, so there is
There's
a
a
cellar.
cellar?
There's a cellar towards the back towards the side of the house.
All right. What about inside? Is there a way down?
As you're walking through, you hear you're kind of testing the floorboards because they are creaking as you're walking over them.
Oh, great.
They're probably gonna know you're there.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
assuming they already do.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a big.
the sound of
well, you're
water
wa-
probably was pretty
Well,
obvious.
the sound of water and also the giant RoboCop footprints that are just stomping in the upper floor. I mean, if somebody with cowboy boots can make a lot of noise, he weighs like 600 pounds. So yeah, he's making some noise. So,
And every bug I see, I'm stomping.
so you put the hose in first,
Yeah.
or did you? Okay, so you're tossing it in now. You're looking for a door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're doing that, you hear like a hiss, and then Kyle, roll me a perception. I'm pretty sure you know what you perceive.
God damn it.
If I don't have a notice skill, it's
As
just
water is pouring down into the basement.
3 vampires running out as if their asses are on fire.
Where are the rest of you located?
I am
I'm in the
by
truck.
that.
I'm driving in the truck.
all right. I don't have the skill and I
from
got
the
a
house.
2, so it's like a 0.
It's a zero. You got a 0? Oh yeah, because you have a shit
Perception.
perception. You
I
don't
have no
see shit.
perception, so, yeah.
So you don't see the mist coming out from the cellar door. You don't
Oh,
even
great.
you don't even notice that shit. You're like, oh yes, I'm gonna continue to watch to make sure there's no other cellar
Aaron,
door.
would your character come over when I yelled there's a cellar?
Let's take a look. Yes, I would have.
It's because
So-
he's paranoid
You
as
just
fuck
see
at this point.
fog rolling out.
So I need to
Well,
see if
would
I
the
see
sunlight be
this.
affecting the fog?
Oh, isn't it the day? It's daylight.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's daytime. So if they come out of that at all, they're gonna fucking like you'll
Right.
see the mist like.
Well, we don't even.
Well,
know.
remember the sun is not high in the sky, so I got to figure out which corner. So hold on a second.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4 cellars on this side, so 2 would be Okay, so the shadow is coming of the over the side of the house, the opposite side. So yeah, the sun is hitting that fucking cellar door like crazy.
So
See it
like
coming.
the mist kind of peeks up and just like bursts into a little bit of flames and goes back under. Like,
So I noticed 6 explodes into 3, so it's an 8 on perception, so it's a raise.
You come around. Here's what you see. You see smoke, or not smoke, steam, mist coming up out of the cellar, catching fire, and then sweeping its way into the first floor window.
I tear open the doors with my telekinesis on the cellar door.
Okay.
Rip them open.
So you hear. Yeah.
meanwhile, I'm standing there in front of the cellar doors, like, huh?
Yeah,
Just
you're like,
burst open.
you're like, he's like,
What the
I
fuck?
think you perceived that, although you are pretty shitty at perception. I think you noticed that the cellar doors just flew off like a goddamn.
Yeah, activated, no problem. 5. Didn't get a raise though, so they're like, the doors come open. So as the mist is coming up, they're just exposed directly to sunlight that goes from, since it's shining down,
Yeah.
into the cellar.
Yep.
We hear a distant ethereal motherfucker.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So you can tell that probably at least one of them made it into the first floor. You heard a screech, like a god awful screech. You see, right when you opened up the doors, a form appears and then turns to ash.
Right.
He's like, fuck,
Yep.
fuck.
Last
And
word
then
isn't even a fully formed fuck.
so Southern Dragon, roll me a perception.
Okay. Is
I'm
that a
hearing it.
specific skill or is it just a
The notice.
It'd
Oh,
be
it's
notice.
Oh, it's notice. Sorry,
notice?
he's-
Okay.
I'm beside him. Should I roll too?
you're inside. I thought you were outside.
Yeah, I'm walking with him.
Oh, so you're gonna go inside. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm sticking
yeah.
close to the guy I have to fix.
Okay.
5.
Where's the
you see-
voodoo at?
6 exploded.
He's in the
There's
truck.
a jazz in the truck.
That's a 6 that exploded into a 3, so
That's a success.
9?
So you
Yeah,
both
nice.
notice mist come in, and you see basically the mist come through a window. Like you guys are in the kitchen. Picture like 2 rooms over in the like on your side of the house, but on the other wall, basically on the opposing wall. So towards the front of the house, you guys are towards the back corner. You see mist come through the window, form into a figure, land on the ground, and he has like almost like it looks like he has 3rd-degree burns on his back.
Oh shit!
That power
And he's like, and he looks over at you, and goes, and you just see the look of oh shit on his face.
Especially
this-
considering
is
I'm
this-
Iron Manned out here.
Yeah.
Is this the
Daylight.
dapper motherfucker or a feral
No.
motherfucker?
Well, this one looks a lot less dapper than that guy. This guy looks
This one
more.
looks like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my flame sword and ignite it. Surprise!
You see him, and what are you doing, Southern Dragon?
Oh, I pull out my sword.
Okay, so you two pull for initiative.
Oh no, sorry.
Steak.
I'm gonna take out my pistol and a stake.
Okay, actually, we'll all pull for initiative just because if you guys want to take combat actions, Thunder, you could roll to listen. You can roll to jam out to music to see what's on the radio if you want to pull it.
Let me
Fold as
shuffle
well.
real quick. I haven't shuffled this deck in a while.
What I'm doing right now is shuffling mine.
Mm-hmm.
8 of diamonds.
I got
Hey, Ace.
Aces.
ace.
We got a Loki 6.
Oh, that's cute.
So
I like that
basically,
deck.
Kyle and the vampires go first, and then wait 7, 8. What, Baron? What'd you get?
6.
6.
6.
We got
Okay.
Loki.
I'm last.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, no, I got a 6. I got a 6 of diamonds.
Okay. All right. So, Kyle, what are you doing? Because you see the cellar doors open. You didn't notice the mist go in the first floor, so you have no idea about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering I saw like Baron like round the corner or like standing to the side and the door's open, I pull out my smite saber and activate it.
All right. Are you moving closer to the house? Because right now you're walking along the grounds basically. You're like probably a good 40 feet away from the cellar.
I mean, I probably move towards the cellar.
Okay, get closer. Okay, and Baron, you're about 15 feet away from the cellar because you came around the house and there it was. So what do you? So let's go with the vampire that's on the ground in front of Southern Dragon is at this point it's fight or flight. So I'm gonna roll to see if it's fight or flight. Hold on a
Run,
second.
motherfucker!
And it's flight. So
I would assume so.
he's gonna try and run. So you see him turn and basically do his movement into. He's by at this point he moves into the foyer. He like jumps like almost like a unnaturally, like grabs on all fours and he just kind of pounces forward and lands on
So
his
like a
feet in the
cat.
foyer. Yeah, very much like a cat. Only he lands on his hind legs. But and then so that's his movement. There's no other vampires currently in range to attack any of you guys, so they can't take another action. So next in line would be Mavis. What'd you get?
I got an
8.
8 of diamonds.
So you're next.
Well,
Um,
didn't Kyle go? Or
Kyle lit his saber and moved forward. So you right now you can see down in the cellar. You see some water. It's not filling up as fast as you'd think. You know, it's filling up, but it's not filling up. No, it's at this point it's like ankle deep water.
So the running water gets them, but like just a pool of water they can stand in, no fine, right?
No,
problem.
it hurts. It hurts them. It hurts them.
Okay. So water,
fucks
water
them
in general hurts them.
they're
Okay.
hydrophobic.
Yeah,
So
they're hydra allergic. It hurts them.
Hail Hydra.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. So Kyle, what do you? So what you can see into the cellar?
All right. Do I see anything?
Not from just general perception. It's pretty dark down there.
All right. I get closer to I just get to the entrance and kind of wait for Baron
Okay.
to see what.
Mavis, what's your? You saw the vampire leap to the next building, so you have a wall between you and him now.
I'm gonna have the super soaker in my other hand and try to move to a doorway, see if I can get a line of sight on him.
Yeah, you could easily do that. So you come around the corner, you see him in the foyer. He's like,
I'm gonna aim and fire with the
What was
the
that
super
face
soaker.
again?
That needs to be
Um,
on the next intro. That's the one you use.
So Mavis, roll your fight.
What's
Fight's
the
good.
roll on a super soaker?
It's a fight roll.
Shooting. Well,
Yeah.
fighting?
Shooting's a skill, actually. Yeah, so
Oh
it'd be
shoot!
shooting.
Yeah, I have a D6 in shooting. Right. That's,
All right.
5.
That's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit. All right, so you hit him. And roll
Roll
me.
damage.
Yeah, roll me 3d6.
Ooh, yay. 1, 15 total damage.
Okay, so you did. Yeah, you see you hit him, and as the water hits him, you see it like him fall over, and then as he hits the ground, turn to ash.
I'm gonna take my
Alright.
moment to go. Ha!
All right, so next would be Southern Dragon. There's nobody in the room to attack, but you have found the door to the basement.
Let's go down then.
Kick it in, or just open it.
Just kick it in, yeah.
Kool-Aid man,
Open
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know your next paint job is going to be red because of that.
Yeah, you very easily open the door, and as you go down the stairs, you feel them kind of creaking, but you forgot the fact that you're 700 pounds. So as you go down there, the stairs break, but you fall like maybe 5 feet down to the ground. But yeah, so you land in water, about ankle deep, and in your case, you have pretty big ankles. As you're down there, you see
His cankles.
yeah. As you're down there, you see you're in basically a small entry room, and the basement does proceed forward, so it's basically an unfinished basement. And so there's like basically a small entry area that you're in right now with like a closet door, and then a main door that goes into probably a larger room.
Main door that goes to the large room. Okay. And do I see anybody?
No, not in this room.
No.
I just want to say I have the image of this dapper freaking vampire up on a stool like a housewife seeing a spider. Just oh my goodness, water! That's the only image I have right now.
All right. So I'll go to the door that you say would probably lead to the bigger one.
Yep. Okay. So you go up to the door, and it's just a small, standard door. So you just shove it open. As you go in, it's basically a large. This is the remainder of the basement, which is all one unfinished room. In the middle of that, on the far end of that room, is a man tied to a chair, fairly conscious but incoherent. And then you see one other vampire, not dapper. You see him; he's similar to the one that was upstairs, and he is like on a table in the corner, like freaking the fuck out. 'Cause he
No,
sees
it's
the
a
water.
really
Okay.
Screen cap.
It's a really good thing they didn't like charm the techno wizard and make him lay on the ground because he might have drowned him.
Yeah, right.
His nose is barely.
All right. So, do I have? I mean, can I still attack at this point, or have I
Yeah,
done
you
too
can.
much?
Absolutely. No. You're. Yeah, this is a very. He's within range. What do you? Well, with your sword, you'd have to cover the distance, or do you want to use?
Well, no, actually, I changed. I
kick
was
a
saying
wave
I
of
was doing the
water.
pistol and stake,
Okay.
and so what I'm thinking is just seeing if I can throw the stake into him from
Okay.
there.
All right.
Dartboard.
This would be what
Throwing
is it?
skill, right?
Yeah, be throwing skill.
Okay. Because I have that.
Does he see this open cellar
I'm
door
gonna
anywhere,
say.
or-
Oh well, first of all, before I do that, I'm gonna say in order to hit his heart, which is where you're aiming,
Hmm.
you'd have to get a raise.
Oh, I just did, so that's an 8.
There we
Oh,
go.
hell
That's
yeah.
so literally you're just like, poof. You hit him as oh, he falls over and like turns into a skeleton.
Nice.
Does
Remind
he
me
fall
not
in the
to-
water though?
Ooh,
He's
that's a
not
good question. That's a good
Yeah, he
question.
turns into a skeleton
Let's
into
see.
the water.
He doesn't really have a balance roll, so this is gonna be straight probability, just because he's not gonna have his dexterity involved in this. Just how he falls.
Just blow at the skeleton. You can make it go where you want.
Yeah. Yeah, he does fall in the water. So you see the skeleton land in the water and just sit. And there's nobody else in the room.
All right.
Remind me not to play darts with you, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 on my wild die, so that's the first time I've ever gotten a raise so far.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, and in this room so basically when you came in the door, large unfinished room, the part that I forgot to mention was on the right-hand side, about halfway down the wall. There is not a doorway, but just like where you could install a door, but it's just open that goes up to the cellar.
okay.
So that's
Oh,
you see
wait, hold
sunlight
on.
coming in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I was saying, you go up to the cellar. I'm like, he's in the cellar.
I'm saying that goes out to the door that you guys are standing in front of. So
Gotcha.
All right.
you hear this from downstairs. Like you hear this.
We hear
god-awful
like a
sound.
stake thwunk into like a meaty thunk, and it's like,
Yep.
So after that, I'm just gonna move to the person tied in the chair and not even untie him. I'm just gonna grab the chair and carry him up those stairs.
So you guys are outside, about ready to storm in, and you hear this like metallic feet coming up the cellar, outside the cellar.
and we like ripples in the water, like,
I would like to come out of the house now.
You're like, yeah, well, yeah. So you just killed the vampire. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. You just kathunk, wham,
What the fuck?
downstairs, and so you're like, so after you hear them outside talking, they go outside, and you see him walking out with the guy on a chair, right? And he's just tied to a chair, kind of, what the fuck's going on, right?
Is it our techno wizard?
It is your techno wizard.
Yay!
no, I think squee is what
And
you meant
girl.
to say.
Well, no, it's sweet on the inside, but externally, I'm trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
Don't look like an idiot. Don't look like an idiot.
All right, so you guys managed to get outside. There's one thing you guys did notice. I don't know if anybody of you guys picked up on this, but the dapper one was not here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, where the hell is where?
But killing him is not our goal.
That is true.
I'm
We're all
gonna.
outside.
They're all outside.
I look at Kyle. Burn it down.
Yeah.
Like I'm good
He's
at
like, I'm on this.
I'm good at that.
So I like drake out and kind of walk up and just like,
It's at the, okay. You set the house ablaze. It goes down
You
quickly
sneeze.
because it's MDC fire. So literally just
Sneeze on it.
and then just crumbles in on itself.
Well, at least
And-
there's
I
enough
know-
water to
I-
put out the fire and the rest.
I
of
know
the time.
exactly. You don't have to worry about it, like causing any other fires in your houses, because the ashes will be put out with the water.
I also go once it collapses, whatever's left of like the basement foundation, just go shoot some extra fire in there, just to be sure.
All right.
I do a walk around on the property. I'm looking for recently moved earth, because I'm wondering if he buried himself in the lawn or nearby, not in the house for the daytime. He earth melted basically. Disturbed soil.
You don't see any in the yard, at least on the premises. If anything, if he did do anything like that, it would have been through the basement, the ground level, at the basement level. But you don't see anything outside, at least.
Okay.
Inside, Tunda's in there jamming out to music. This house is on fire. My sex is on fire. Just all fire themed music. As you
I'm not that lame.
No, I feel like as the yeah, Staying Alive, it's probably Staying Alive was playing.
as you guys take
Oh, he's
with
in
the
jazz. He's listening to the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack.
as you get him back into the ATV, he's still in the chair. By the way, he's still tied up.
Yeah.
Fine with it.
I'm gonna untie him.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah,
No.
he's clearly incoherent. He's not
I slap him. Does he
not
does he
conscious
retain
per se.
coherence?
You have supernatural strength, so that might.
Oh, I
be
slap
some-
him lightly.
he kind of comes to a little bit. He's like, hi.
Are you okay?
You're not vampires.
No.
I go.
He's like,
I'm
yeah,
a
they.
dragon. I don't do the tongue thing.
Yeah. He's like, you guys got me out. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, we were paid to. So
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. They were trying to get information from me, as far as like locations of my former Iron Juggernauts or stuff like that's what they wanted. Otherwise
Did
they
you
would
tell
have
them
turned me.
anything?
And how much did they give you? How much
I
did you
don't-
give him?
I don't know. This point, that's why I have no idea. So
I look
Okay.
at Baron and just fucking vampires in mechs.
Mech
they,
pyres?
they were very interested, from what I remember. They were very interested in locations of caches, techno-wizard devices, that kind of thing. So I have an idea, but then at that point they use their mind control ability and just siphon what information they needed.
Well, let's get you back to Castle Refuge so you can give all that same information here to the bosses, so then they can send people to look at those.
Okay. which will probably be us.
Yeah.
God damn it.
that's what I was just thinking.
But now at least we'll get paid for it, though. I mean, that's making ourselves more work.
Also, I would
It's
like
job
to
security.
that notebook and the stuff that I found on the car that belonged to him. I would like to give it back now.
Oh, thank you. You salvaged my notes. Are the refugees okay?
Yes.
They're all dead.
Mugsy is protecting him. Ah!
What the fuck is your dog doing?
Love me.
What'd she do?
I love how I just see a wagging tail, just like hi.
He's like, I got you, motherfucker, prank.
Even better if the dog jumped up in the chair and it spun around towards the camera.
You've been dogged.
All right.
My turn to be
so-
in the stream.
Okay, so are you guys headed back towards the Gold's Gym?
Yes, we go back to the
Yeah.
RV.
Yeah, I'm chatting. I'm chatting like just Mugsy is Mugsy's just protecting him. I'm trying not to make an idiot of myself, and probably am.
Muggsy's here. Awesome.
Yeah, he showed
What-
up.
what
right
happened,
after
Baron?
you vanished.
Oh, dog just got caught on the cord and was pulling shit off the table.
That's why her
wanted
tail was
attention.
wagging. She's like, oh boy.
That's what happens when you have the avatar, sir. You got to deal with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Continue.
All right. Yeah, she's a cord bender. All right. All right. So you guys managed to get back to the Gold's Gym. Muggsy's like very, very happy to see his techno wizard buddy, and
Really happy?
like really happy. He's like, oh boy, oh boy. He's like jumping around like because he's a rabbit.
Is it an angry look or a horny look?
That's
Red
what I was
Rocket.
going
I give him back his wood.
She
Yeah,
just dropped the arms by him, just boom.
No, they all shuffle back into formation. You know. Yeah, back under the crates.
Dun, dun. And I'll hand back the super soaker. Just I killed a vampire. I'm very happy.
He says, "Well, that was quick. Didn't expect that to go that well."
Yeah, there were only 3.
Yeah, we're missing
That's
one.
okay. The master vampire's still alive, so we'll all be dead by nightfall. So let's move on.
Oh, right. I'm gonna give back this. I'm gonna give that back the scanner.
Oh, he says, thanks, I appreciate it. Says, well, we've got everybody ready to go. We just got to load them onto the back of the truck. And all the wounded will be loaded on the back of the truck, or probably in your RV if you guys are okay with that. I don't think we really have a choice in your RV. And then anybody who's able to walk, I do have a skiff that I can tow behind this thing, so I can hold probably about additional people. So we're probably between the two of our vehicles, we can get everybody inside. It'll be a tight squeeze though.
How long was it? Multiple days for us to get back to?
Refuge? No, it was
yeah.
a day. Just a day.
Yeah,
Only
it was
300
like-
miles. It's a couple hours.
Yeah, it's
About 5 or
usually
6 hours. We'll get if we leave now, we'll get back just about nightfall.
Okay, I just nonchalantly, once there's like no one else around, I do let you guys know I'll have to drake out before we get back at some point.
You just
Well,
draked out.
Let's
I can only
go.
be inhuman for 8 hours.
Oh,
okay.
So
Yeah.
I could probably make it to the castle, and then I have to like run into the woods.
guys, I gotta make a trip into the woods. Oh,
Yeah.
everyone who
right.
doesn't know what he is just thinks he really has to drop a deuce.
So between
It's just,
the
like roaring. They're like, and he really had to go.
yeah,
I mean, it's a
That-
lot of empty land between us. You could just fly above the cars.
yeah,
I
that's
could.
true. Scare the shit out of all the
everyone
refugees.
Everyone in the cars would flip out,
Yeah, you know,
and
there
then
could be
anyone who
coalitions.
sees us, if the coalition especially, would send like battalions after me.
Airstrike.
So yeah, you guys are basically your vehicle is the slowest of the two, so your top speed is what's going to be limited. You guys can go roughly about 75. So as you guys basically start load everybody in, get everything proceeded to go, and the techno wizard dismantles everything. He hands over some of the equipment to you, Mavis. He hands you the radio. He's like, I'm not going to have a use for this, but this could probably be used for you. It's a long range magical radio, so
I'm internally squeeing up a storm, but externally I'm just thank you. That means a
yeah.
lot.
He's
loads-
riding with us, right?
yeah, he's going to be riding with you guys.
Internally.
I fly outside of the van to make room for just a little bit more room because I got my TK wingboard, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You're just gonna surf.
I go sit on
Yeah.
top with the Borg if the Borg's sitting on top again.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on top.
Just like you hold down Palpatine next to this full Borg.
Yes.
Oh my god. A old man sitting in my lap. Great.
He's sitting behind you. He's like, "You are my death trooper."
You are
All right.
fully operational.
So
I shall
Tunda's
name you Death Star.
Tunda's driving, so he's gonna be driving. Mavis, you don't have a lot of room to tinker, but you kind of start messing around with the radio. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Kind
I'm
of figure
fiddling
out
with it.
it's
Hey,
kind of reverse engineered.
Bugs Bunny there didn't ask back for the Iron Man from the Borg, did he?
Shut up.
Oh, you mean that?
No,
oh,
I'm
you
asking
mean-
if he asked about it specifically, because if he didn't, we're saying shit about it.
You're talking about the floodlight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's fine with it. He's
Okay.
like, yeah, he's getting paid pretty handsomely for this.
I don't ask him about it. I'm just curious if he mentioned it.
So
Oh,
who
just-
who wants to roll for the random encounter to see if you guys encounter
Oh,
anything on the way home?
Me.
Oh,
All right.
yes?
Volunteers tribute.
Okay. So what I want you to do is roll me
Percentile.
a.
If I drink out, I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna grab the Borg and just throw him from the air. Just
The whole new fastball special.
While we're doing it, who would like to pull a card?
I'll pull a card.
Pull a card.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Oh, you're gonna roll me. I have to find my random encounter chart. Hold on. I'm looking. Combat options. All right. So, what'd you pull? Oh, you pulled a diamond, right? So I want you to tell me about a desire.
Desire.
A desire. What do you? Yeah, something you desire. Not like like oh yeah, but like a desire. Why?
Oh, yeah.
What? Something you desire and why you desire it. What's your?
Okay.
to kill John Connor.
God damn it! I knew that's a freaking Terminator joke already.
We got out of the way. We're good now.
Okay.
It's not over yet.
Roll me a D8.
We got a date with.
That is a 6.
If you take down the volume on it, yeah. If you take it down a little bit and have it in the background, tell us about your desires.
My desires. Okay. Well, I mean, there's
I was
the one
programmed in the
obvious one
future
I've
by
been
John
alluding.
Connor to save his life.
And I
All right.
failed. Here we are.
So there's the obvious one that I've been alluding to this entire time, to kill all bugs.
And why is that?
Why is that? So basically, what happened is when I was getting my operation done to become full cyborg, I, as I was being knocked out, I noticed several bugs along the wall. But I didn't really think of it. We were up north somewhere. The only weird thing is that they were cockroaches, which that far north, normally they die from the cold, but I got knocked out before I could really say anything. When I finally came to at the end of my operation, I still had part of my head opened up. And I came to, and everybody around me had died. And I didn't see any sort of gunshot wounds, any sort of anything that really looked like a bladed weapon. Everybody was just torn apart. So at this point, it is my desire, my personal vendetta, to kill all the bugs.
You need to go join the mobile infantry.
Only good bug's a dead bug.
Exactly.
All right. So as he's telling this story, because you're telling this to a group of like children and refugees too. So it's like,
I'm
really?
on top of the
No,
call.
he's
Yeah,
talking with,
yeah.
He's talking with old man Palpatine. It's just.
Oh, this is just BSing. All right. So as you're doing that, you guys notice that you're up top, and Tunda, you notice a group of dark clouds that look like almost like a storm in the distance in your path, and it doesn't look like a typical storm. Like there's different colored lightning flashes, a surge of PPE in the area.
I have to say, is it like a
Oh, that
storm of
feels
bugs?
good.
'Cause that's gonna suck.
I'm jacking in.
Oh, dude.
What?
Come on,
Yeah.
Futurama.
If of the magic users in the group, you guys are familiar with leyline storms, so you guys know that one is on the way.
I'm probably like stuck in the most obscure little spot inside the RV, so I can't see out a window.
Right.
Like I found a shelf to lay on like above people. Just don't touch me.
Alright,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna roll a d20. 10 and lower being I've seen one of them before. Otherwise, not really, because I'm only a couple months old. All right, I have not seen one before. I'm like, what's that?
The fuck is that?
Southern Dragon, you may have seen one before, so
Yeah, with my travels with my brother.
yeah, so you're probably familiar with them, especially out where you guys lived. You guys were kind of in coalition territory, but they were anywhere around a ley line or nexus point. They happen semi-frequently. This one looks pretty intense. You rolled a 6, right, Mavis?
What?
You rolled a 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty big one. Like probably want to take some shelter.
Are we near that junkyard?
Can I sense anything from inside the RV?
No, it wouldn't give it off, because it'd just be like you're coming near a ley line. It'd be just as though you're coming near a ley line. You guys, the junkyard was about on the halfway point. You guys are about a fourth of the way there, so you're not quite there yet. If you want to push it, you figure you guys would be getting to the junkyard right about the same time as the storm. You also realize there's not much shelter at the junkyard. You guys took off the roof of that building.
So maybe if we batten down the RV.
Yeah.
Well, that's I was thinking. Yeah, more of using any of the piles as junk as sort of windbreakers.
So these storms, are they prone to lightning strikes where you don't want to be around a field of metal devices?
Especially
Metal
if you have PPE, yes.
Shit.
So depending on how large a small storm you guys could walk through, and it'd be just like being afraid of lightning like normal.
So you're supposed to sit. Yeah, you're supposed to sit in your car, guys. Right? In lightning storm, the tires will insulate you.
Yeah, not with the ley line storm. So between here and there, from what you guys, who is there a navigation?
No.
Okay, so
I don't know. I'm just.
everybody roll
I
an
can do
go an intelligence check or a smarts check.
Ooh, D4.
I got a 1.
I got a 7.
Hey,
I got a 4.
2.
Well, actually, it's a raise, so I got a 5.
All right. So you actually, but both the two guys on top of the truck are like, "Hey, I remember that I paid attention on the way here and remembered that there are towns, there are small towns on the way." So, you guys do know that there is a town roughly about 2 or 3 miles away that you guys could huddle down. It had some buildings like a warehouse
Really
you guys
quick?
could pull into.
Signal our voodoo driver.
I'm gonna use clairvoyance. What does a what does a leyline storm taste like?
Okay. I never thought I'd have to describe that before.
Tastes like raspberry pie.
It tastes like magic.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
It tastes a little bit like Psychola, but you don't know what that is. So it's yeah.
That doesn't help him. That doesn't answer his question whatsoever.
No, it doesn't.
It tastes
But
like so cold. You never had that, so you have no idea.
it tastes like rainwater, but rainwater infused with magical energy, so it's actually tasty to you.
Okay.
So it's like it has a little bit of flavor.
I bump the Borg and say we should go drink that.
Now, mind you, you guys are on top of the vehicle, so you guys remember this, and you're like, "Hey, remember that town that has the warehouses? It's kind of more of an industrial town. You know, it has like a Walmart distribution center. You know,
That means you got everything.
it's got everything. Yeah.
You should get out.
Mhm.
Now,
So-
yeah. What are you guys doing?
So, which direction is it? Like if we were heading north, which direction would it be?
You guys are actually headed west by southwest, so it's on your path. You would just have to divert
So-
by about a mile to the south.
All right, so I guess
Okay.
since we're on the roof and we're the only ones who remember this, I like lower the Borg down by his foot upside down in front of the windshield.
Well, I was just gonna lay down on my stomach
I'm
and go
strong
like,
enough. I just
tap on the
lift your
glass.
character down.
Just
So
little
time to
old man
roll
holding
roll
you by a
notice.
foot.
Just roll a notice. It's not a difficult one. You're gonna get a +2 to this just because it's a fucking Borg. But see how concentrated you are on
Surprise, motherfucker.
driving.
I got a
Really?
6.
Okay.
So yeah, you succeed in seeing the Borg that's going, "Hey!"
Well, I'm just like,
Uh,
and I just point in the direction.
Hi. To the PA system.
So,
Have you read your weekly chapter of Voodoo? Nice. All right, what can I help you with?
go that way. That way.
He's pointing you in a direction that's slightly more south than your.
Okay, we're turning to the south. I trust our nav computer on the top. All right, let's go.
I feel like you gave him a thumbs up and then like, corrected yourself because you're hanging upside down. You're like,
Yeah.
Keeping this over the PA system, I'm gonna look back from my weird like freaking cat perch, just like, why are we going south?
just points
Yeah.
to the Borg.
Baron, you're
I don't
in the
know.
passenger
I'm not
seat.
the
Oh no,
navigator, I'm
you're
just-
flying.
No,
You're
I'm
flying next to
flying.
it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're flying, and you notice the ley line storm. So you're like you know you've been through these before. You're starting to get a little bit of a headache.
Okay.
Psionic, so that's what happens to psionics. They get like a little mild like migraine in the back of their head. You know a ley line storm's coming.
I'm
You're
gonna-
not- yeah, it
So
took-
I fly back and over to where Muggsy's at and pull up beside him as he's driving.
It's like, what's up?
I'm like, pardon me, do you have any grave coupon?
That's funny.
No, side storm up ahead.
Ah, shit.
Looks like they're gonna head a little bit more south to a nearby town.
Yeah, it looks like they're turning, so I'll follow them.
That storm looks like it's Oppa Gundam style because it's a side storm.
No,
Yeah.
God damn it.
God.
That is the
Wow.
first time hearing about the storm, so I'm just like, shit.
You know that probably flying your wingboard in this. I mean, you're gonna get to the town before the psi storm hits, but you know that your wingboard would probably be a bad idea to fly around in basically.
Right.
You'd attract lightning strikes, basically.
I'm gonna see if I can nudge people out of the way and make my way to the RV door and like nudge it open, see if I can signal him back in.
You see the back door of the RV open up, and
Yeah. One hand, just hey, get in here.
I'm good. I don't have to worry about the lightning storm until we actually get to the town.
Yeah.
yeah. Also, his wingboard would probably take up a little bit of room.
Yeah.
You could land on top if you wanted to. But yeah, he's gonna fly along. After
Interesting.
after about, I would say about 6 or 7 minutes, you guys arrive at this big warehouse that was formerly a distribution center. Like it could have been a Costco. The logo is long since worn off the building.
I
have because
by
I
the way,
trust
I
so
love
much.
you.
I didn't pull the Borg back up for like 5 minutes, so he just like
He's just saying it.
You need to get inside, guys.
You hurt my soul, Baron.
Well, this is coming, right?
Yeah, what
There's
can
a
I
storm
say?
of stuff.
I'm a gentleman.
Gentleman.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you got. So the doors are all shut on it. It doesn't look like it's been from the side that you're on. You guys pull up. How are you guys approaching this?
The Borg and I just kind of jump off.
Is
the top
anybody
and
here?
towards it.
I'm looking for free samples. I'm kidding.
No. No. You don't hear anything.
Detect
um,
Arcana.
You don't. You got a lot of interference, so you're detecting Arcana around you because the storm is approaching.
Okay.
I could always go invisible and check around.
I mean,
I Kool-Aid man.
the Borg and I just he Kool-Aid man. So I just like walking with a cane through the.
Oh yeah!
Anybody here who has any previous experience with Leyland storms would know that using psionics or magic are basically antennae for. It's like holding up a golf club in a lightning storm.
Mm-hmm. So I lock my wingboard on the back of the van, like on the top. It's like hop off.
Okay. All right,
I'm
but
like,
Mugsy's like, says the storm looks like it'll probably pass like maybe an hour, so we don't need to take shelter like overnight or anything. But
yeah.
like, what do you guys want to do?
Open the doors up.
Kool-Aid man.
You're a Kool-Aid minute.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, right in the just bust open the doors.
Oh, we lost Mavis.
No.
Bacon!
This is what happens
And
when
she's
our
back.
Techno-Wizard goes,
Sorry.
invisible.
she's I'm going invisible now. I'm going to check it out.
Drops off the call. Like, you guys
Internet.
can't see me. I'm invisible.
The internet, when the internet died, I had to switch to the crappy Xfinity Wi-Fi hookup.
Ah.
Thank you, Dave, for making an unstable Wi-Fi hookup. What?
All right.
What?
So Southern Dragon's going to try and bust open the door. These are like the large because these are for like trucks to back up to. So these are the big metal those kind of doors.
Garage door.
So I don't know if you want to just try and lift them up and just snap that locking
There's
mechanism.
normally
or-
a normal door around
Yeah.
the corner.
Well,
Yeah, there's usually another one. It'll ramp
Actually,
up.
we should probably not put a hole in the door where we're gonna be hiding from us. Yeah,
yeah.
You can barricade it. You can
Can
just
I-
rip it open.
we'll just
Can
lift. Yeah, let's try and lift it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can-
well, there's a
on, Mavis.
usually a ramp. Sorry.
Yeah, there is.
yeah, I'm gonna look around the edges, see if I can find like a pull chain for a manual.
Not outside. These are one of the ones that they have the button that pushes to open it from the
Shit.
inside. So the small door, the personnel door that you would walk up the little ramp and then go inside of is basically right on the edge of the building.
Okay.
I'll jog over to that.
So as you walk over to it, looking at the lock, the board just reaches over, grabs the handle, tears it off. Let's see if he succeeds at it first.
Well, I mean, is it strength or agility?
This would be a strength check. You're pulling a
Okay.
door. You're ripping a door open. You're not really trying to be dexterous with it.
Yeah, boom.
I need a dice tray. I got a 10. No, 12. Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Bye-bye,
a
door.
D12 plus 2. I rolled a 10.
That's true.
Goodbye, door.
So yeah, that door just like rips right open. It's still on its hinges. Like you just ripped the door mechanism out. You just snapped it. Where's everybody else? Is everybody else staying in the truck?
I figured we're trying to get everybody in because, I mean, with these refugees, some of them,
I mean, I'm with.
these
him.
are refugees from Tolkien, right?
Yeah,
So I figured a
that's
lot
why
of them
they're
are magic users.
Yeah,
Okay,
um,
yep.
Trying to get them inside.
okay.
yeah. I'm with Brad. Just kind of eyeing him like.
Yeah,
Why?
a van full of magic users is basically a giant PPE battery for those lightning storms to lock onto.
Exactly.
All
We
right,
need to
so-
hurry up.
All right, so you guys managed to come in. It's just these are the front offices. This is where like normally a receptionist would be. So you have like these like inside type walls, and then as you go slightly forward through it, you go through one room, and then there's a door that goes into the warehouse area, which is the loading bays. And you see the doors, and they do have a manual chain as well. Power.
Oh,
Really?
really? Made us again.
Oh shit.
Stop going invisible. I can't see you.
Sorry.
All right. So you guys are parked outside waiting. I need Baron and Kyle to roll me a perception check.
If I don't have a skill in it, it's just a D4, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's a D. It's
It's a
whatever your.
notice.
No, so it would be your smarts with a -2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got D4.
Got it. 4.
So I got a 2.
okay, so Baron notices it. Baron, from as you're kind of like you're kind of a paranoid person in general. You're kind of checking the horizon behind you for where the storm is not coming, and you do notice a small object moving about 20 feet above the tree line.
Oh God.
What is that?
Oh, is it our dapper fellow?
Oh, it's
It's
daylight. though,
it's
so
bigger than a
it's good.
person. It's bigger than a person.
It could be an airship.
Anybody got a binoculars?
With my
The guy inside the warehouse that has binocular
I
vision.
just grab a sword. Give me sight beyond sight.
God damn it! Anybody
Oh,
who's
actually,
not
no,
I have
actually,
cyborg optics
my armor
package.
does actually have a package, optical package. So I use the helmet to magnify the view.
okay, you
Oh,
notice
there
that
goes
this
it.
is about. I would say this is about 4 miles out, but
Okay.
behind you, not going in your direction, but going in a standard search pattern, is a Coalition Sky Cycle.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just one. There's probably another one nearby. You know they don't run solo.
Murder.
They probably has a partner out there in another one.
So to know, I'm like, we got coalition about 4 miles out. You see me going back to my hoverboard.
Wait. Has the storm passed?
How long until the storm
No.
gets here? Yeah.
No, the storm's still coming.
I would just like to head into the warehouse, like slowly, carefully, watch out for anything.
Yeah, I'm
You guys-
yelling at everybody else to do the same. Get
You
in.
guys have gotten about 50 miles, so you guys basically went around St. Louis. So you guys are still within about probably 20 miles of St. Louis. So that's where the Coalition has a garrison. So they do have patrols out here regularly. They haven't noticed you as of yet, but you guys are kind of sitting out in the open in a parking lot right now. So
Well, I'm not outside. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to one of the garage
Alright.
doors.
So,
I asked
so while
them
we're
to
getting people
open
loaded,
the
I'm
garage
like,
so I can
alright.
pull this thing in.
In the meantime, I'm going to cast. Could suck, but I'm going to cast Greater Deflection to Predator mode the entire area.
Okay.
Ooh, that could.
Jesus.
All right.
I
So,
don't want them seeing us.
Baron, I
True.
need you to roll me a D10.
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 While he's doing that, I'm gonna examine
And
it.
if it explodes, is that a good or bad thing?
That was a 10.
Yeah.
It wouldn't explode in this case. It's just to see if a ley line strike hits. You do see a lightning strike hit nearby. Like as you do that, you're like, vroom, and like maybe 100 feet to your right, just crack-ow, and you see literally like just a hole in the ground of where that thing hit.
Does that amp my juice at all?
No, it does not. However, I'm gonna have this guy roll a notice.
Oh,
Because that lightning
shit.
strike would have. It's a 6, doesn't explode, so he does succeed. He notices
But he has a negative 6
Oh, yeah.
on his roll.
a negative 6 on his roll, so he has a
Greater
0.
deflection, yeah. I could have to raise.
So the lightning strike hits, and he's like, "What the?" And he looks over and he's like, "Oh, it's just a lightning strike." You see him proceed on his way. Although, hold on a second. Did you? Okay, what's the radius on that spell?
I'll take a look here.
Because you
right away.
cast it on the RV, right?
No, around us.
Yeah, that's what I would say. What's the radius?
However, let's go here. Deflect 200 blower transform. Produce other. Range touch.
Because your RV is probably 20 feet by 20 feet. I would say maybe a little bit more. Pretty big.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, and then see if you can cover the truck, because I was like, is there a truck sitting out there in the open?
Take a look here.
While this is happening, I'm gonna check the inside of the garage door to see if there's a pulley thing on the inside.
There is.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's normally if I was just trying to deflect an attack, it's a single target, but I can produce illusionary effects
Okay.
in an area. So that's what I'm doing. I'm creating like a wall. It's like a predator wall. Like so, it's just that it makes it really hard to discern. I blurred the fuck out of everybody basically.
We're
Yeah,
a
but-
walking
Yes, we are
censorship.
bored.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Let's see.
I'm opening the garage while this happens.
Why?
Because we're already
Why?
open.
We don't want open. We're looking for cover.
No, I'm opening the
according to
garage so
those-
we can get in.
I've already
deflection
opened the
powers-
doors.
That's a ground door. Our truck is out in the open. I want the truck inside.
Yeah, he's
These
trying to
are
open-
elevated
What?
because it's for hauling trucks. So
Shit,
they're like a good 4 feet off the ground.
shit.
Yeah,
Plus, I don't think our truck would fit through a standard, even like a semi truck size door. You said it's what,
True.
20 by 20?
yeah, it's 20 by 20.
Okay.
That ain't fitting through that door.
Damn it.
Mm-mm.
Fine, I'll open it enough to usher in the remainder of the refugees.
All right, so they start. So what are you guys doing as far as the outside? Guys on the outside, because the door's open. The loading door is slightly open enough for people to get through it.
Me and the Borg, I probably motioned the Borg for us to go search the inside of the warehouse thoroughly.
And so
Okay.
you were on top of the truck, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I jumped off with the Borg when we got there.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, just making sure. You've
My
obscured
God.
it, Baron. So, what I'm gonna have you guys
Oh.
do? What now?
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, I recommend that he does the inside since I'm the only one PPE free.
Well, sure.
I should
Yeah.
probably check the outside.
He's not wrong.
And Baron, as far as your spell goes,
Mhm.
does it obscure from thermal optics and multi optics?
The way it says is deflection powers work in a variety of ways. Some actually deflect incoming attacks, others blur the target's form or produce other illusionary effects. The end result is always, however, the same: to misdirect incoming melee and missile attacks from the user. So it's up to
Yes,
you.
you're blurring the optics. Okay, so
Yeah, blurring the optics. But if they're using specific,
I don't think it
Thermal.
would block thermal. But
yeah, if I'm going by old school Rifts technology, which that's kind of what I have to fall back on. Thermal does Silex do not block thermal, which he would be using at this guy. But let's see if he picks you up. But he would get a -6 on a visual check. So okay, so you see him turning towards your direction. He's still about 4
Okay.
miles out. You guys are loading the guys in.
The time I keep it up still.
Yep.
So, since I'm outside now,
Yep.
And I have an optics package already built in, do I see this?
Oh yeah, you see him. You see him turning in your direction. Yeah, that's
Shit.
because you didn't hear any of that from Baron yet. Because Baron was telling to the
Yeah.
guys in the truck, so you came outside and you're like, "Oh shit."
Okay.
Mavis, roll me a notice check.
Yeah, because you also see this the back side of the illusionary wall.
Yeah.
This bubble
Mm.
that's
I don't see shit.
Okay.
Hold
Uh,
on.
Kyle,
She's
you're
all
trying to get
full on,
your
"Jeez!"
Kyle, you're helping refugees and everything get in, right?
I'm too busy quietly squealing
No,
because my celebrity is among
I was
us.
searching the inside of the warehouse.
As you go inside, roll me a notice as well, please.
Well,
That's what I was looking
3.
You don't succeed. Okay. So,
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take out my railgun,
Okay.
and I'm going to take a. Hold on, I'm bringing up the GM screen so I can look for the exact wordage that I'm trying to
The
use
cycle's
here.
turn towards us.
Okay, so I'm gonna take an aimed shot.
You got +2.
Yeah, that gets me a +2. But the thing is, I mean, if it's 4 miles, this is going to be considered long, so I get a -4 to it.
So
He is closing the distance. You can wait until he gets closer.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
His average speed's
Yes.
about 300 miles per hour, so he's going to cover that distance quick.
Okay.
You when you actually did your visual check, you also noticed that he has there's a second sky cycle roughly about, let's say, 300 feet to his rear. A little bit. He just came up out of the tree line. That's why Baron didn't notice him. But he's further back, but he has a wingman.
Okay. But yeah, so I'll do it. Basically, once he gets within range, let's see, what's the ranges on my mini railgun?
It
So
was 300 yards.
around 150 feet, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Baron, roll me a notice.
Shots, shots.
Hey, well, first of all, you notice the Borg pulling out his goddamn railgun and getting, like, basically what you did was you whipped to the elevated section, you set your gun up on top of it, and you're like just taking an aim shot, like waiting, like, come on over, motherfucker.
Yeah. I got a raise.
Okay, good. So you notice that there is another door on the far end that this thing could drive into. It's a ground level door. It's not like the loading. It doesn't have the loading dock at, like, trailer height. It has one that you could drive a vehicle into.
The big ass
When
garage
did I
door.
notice this?
You just noticed that.
Okay, they're 150 feet away when Brad's firing the shot. That means there's no way you're going to get the scene started and move before they get here. At 300 miles an hour, 150 feet, they're already here.
Well, 300 miles an hour at 4 miles away. They're closing that distance. But
Yeah, Brad waited until they were 150 feet away, and then
Right.
then you make the notice.
they're not there yet. He's literally aiming and waiting for them to close in to
Okay.
range. So they're not in the 150 feet yet. They're coming this
Okay.
direction. So you have some. You have.
I go.
I'm inside if you want to scream at me.
I go Tunda.
Yeah.
Or whatever your character's name is. I just feel like it's Tunda. I'm like,
My
George,
my
driving
name is
over there.
Remy, but you can call me Tunda apparently.
Remy.
Remy.
Doors to the side you can drive through.
Remy.
Wait, the door is big enough for me to drive through now?
There's a
It is.
set of doors off the side.
There's one set of doors on the far end. There's all the loading bay doors, and on the far end of them, because it was obscured by the loading dock, where you basically where the people would be walking on a loading vehicle. On the other side of it, you see another door on the front.
Out of game question.
Sure.
How does range work for spells in this game?
Line of sight usually.
Actually, it depends on the actual spell.
Well, because there's a
Bolt
thing that says
Onslaught
like,
has range.
huh?
Like Bolt has a range on it.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
talking about like, it says smarts ×2, which I don't understand.
Oh,
Like,
So
there's
you
no
take
feet, there's no.
No, so you take whatever your smarts is, like the D6 or the
Right.
6, so ×2. So that would be
12 feet.
12 feet.
It's 12 feet.
Yeah.
Is
What's
everything
the-
in feet?
As far as I know, yes. Let me
Unless
check
it
it
says,
out.
because I know clairvoyance is in miles. It's spirit times miles.
It depends on. I have
It-
come to say they say it's like smarts ×2.
Usually
Yeah.
it's yeah.
That's why I'm
Usually it's feet.
asking.
Good question.
Okay, because I'm a lot more nerfed than. Ooh.
Hold on, I'm looking. I am looking myself. I'm looking just. Load. Range. 2040. Yeah, it's feet. It's 40 feet's the standard range of a black powder pistol, right? That's like long range for a black powder pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's feet. It's 40 yards. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So it's feet unless it's otherwise specifies, like mine
Yeah.
says specifies miles. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it specifies miles, it's feet.
Got it.
Okay, so he signals to you about the door.
Okay.
Southern Dragon is basically on the loading dock with his gun, taking aim, waiting for this thing to come into range, targeting him. Davis has no idea the door's there. That's why I had you guys both roll a notice check. You guys noticed that door, and neither of you fucking made it. So you're like, I ain't seen shit.
I ain't found shit.
So what are you guys doing?
Waiting.
Yep.
Is the inside clear? Like, did I thoroughly search the inside for anything that could hurt us?
This is all happening within a period of about 15 seconds. You jump inside and you do notice that you kind of do peruse it. This is a loading dock, so it's fairly open. You can tell this particular room is clear.
Okay.
Baron,
Yeah.
you signaled to him. What are you doing? Are you staying on top of the truck?
I'm still keeping the barrier up.
Yeah, because it's a concentration. Okay, Mutunda, are you staying stationary or are you driving towards that door?
I've been driving it for a while. I thought it was there already.
Are you
He
gonna
got
just?
the truck. He was still in it.
Yeah, no,
He
I'm
was
saying.
driving.
Yeah, are you gonna just go through the door? Because it's not opening in front of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting.
Okay, so you're just pulling up in front of it and stop it.
I'll go.
Yep.
So is there like a small like personnel sized door leaving the loading dock?
Yeah, that's where the
We
door
originally went in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it went in.
Does it not lead to anywhere bigger, or am I just? Oh, maybe
No,
I'm
no.
not understanding.
No, you went inside and went to where Mavis was, basically searching the inside. And you're like, okay. You go inside and it's basically the warehouse area, the loading area, and then the rest of whatever store it is beyond another wall.
Okay, so there's a door on that wall then to go into the rest of the store?
Yes.
Okay, I go up to that door and make sure it's locked for the sake of we don't have time right now to search the rest of the building.
Yeah, it is locked.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right.
That's what I'm doing.
So Tunda, you're parked basically in front of this big door.
Yep.
Muggsy is parked behind you, so he's just basically following your truck wherever it goes. The
Okay.
lightning's getting a little more intense. Mavis, roll me another notice to see if you notice this damn door.
S3.
That's god damn it.
Alright, can I notice? Because I'm in the room too.
Try it.
Look, a door.
It's just a door, folks.
I don't see
I
shit.
got a 2.
God damn it.
I don't see shit either.
You don't even notice this fucking door. All right, so
Well,
Tunda,
too
they're
bad it's not-
apparently not opening the door. You guys just parked outside.
Well, can't
Oh,
Baron open it?
Baron could rip it up, but it would be using a psionic. You'd have to drop the illusionary wall to do so.
And risk a lightning strike.
Well, on top of the car, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
True. Baron?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm keeping the glowing the thing up. I'm like,
All right.
somebody get the goddamn door. Like,
Huh? Door? What? Where?
I walk out and I knock.
Okay, so you guys roll me a notice with a +4 because he's knocking on the goddamn door.
That's a total of 8.
Okay.
I got an
Because
8
you
as well.
Oh,
You guys notice this door.
How
You can-
Dark man, don't give me that shit.
Here.
Yep. So, what now? Tunda?
Housekeeping or delivery is here.
Yep. So
oh.
when are you guys gonna go open that motherfucker?
I got it.
I didn't order a package. Don't open it. It's probably a scam.
All right. I'm not gonna make you guys.
Door-to-door voodoo
You guys
guy.
manage to open it, so the door starts to open. The truck moves in.
We have a religion.
I'm gonna see if
How you doing?
So nice thing about that is -6, right, Baron?
yes.
So once you guys got the trucks inside, the thermal imaging goes away because Southern Dragon doesn't give off a thermal signature. So now it's coming your direction, and you have half cover there, Southern Dragon, behind this loading dock, right? So the cement that goes up that level where the people are standing in front of the big garage doors, where the semi would normally back up to, you're on the back side of that, so it's covering half your body, and you have your gun kind of sitting on it. You have a pretty good like sniper nest here for these guys. So these guys are coming up. You guys get inside and close the door. So it's up to you, Southern Dragon. Do you want to take a shot? Because they have now come within range.
Okay. Well, do I get anything for the stability of the snipers? Because I mean, I get the plus
I'll
2
give you
for
an
aim,
addition.
but I get.
I'll give you an additional +2 because of the fact you are, doesn't have a bipod, but you are, basically,
Wait, can I see him taking up shot?
You passed him, yeah. As you pulled up, you saw the Borg like lining up and just getting ready for a shot.
I just ask him, "What are you shooting at?"
Coalition.
This is outside. He's outside.
Yeah.
You got inside and closed the door. He's the only one left outside right now.
So yeah, I'll take it because I have +2 for aim, +2 for the stability, but -2 for the range.
Right.
So
I
it'll
don't
be
even
just
know
a
anything's
+2.
coming.
Ooh, raise.
Yay!
So that would be 13 to hit.
Okay. And you weren't taking a called shot or anything like that, right? You were just trying to hit him.
Yeah, just an aim
cool.
shot. Yeah.
Collateral.
Cool.
All right.
So let's see, that's 2d8 + 4 damage.
And that's high SDC, but still SDC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 9 + 4 is 13.
Okay. You hit him. And roll me a d6. I want to see location.
5.
Okay. You do hit the vehicle. So you managed to hit him, hit the bike on the closest side to you, and you managed to knock out one of the engines. So it's smoking and does this jerk downward, and it's trying to restabilize, but it's going towards the ground.
Oh, this
He was
is
only-
pod racing.
Yep. Yep, he's falling out of the sky. The rest of you guys from inside here, just this god awful like this round of railguns going off.
What the shit
Okay.
is he fighting at?
Apparently he's wanting to throw a party.
I just figured out the ranges.
Oh,
Because the game's based off of using the grids for your minis.
Mhm.
So it's each one is like a 5 foot by 5 foot grid square.
Oh.
So when it's actually in the number of squares that you have. So basically, it's on average you're looking at meters. That's what most people are converting to for range. If you're not using minis.
okay, gotcha.
All right. So then I wait until my next turn, and I'll try and do the same thing with the second
Yeah,
guy.
he's that guy is concentrating on staying in the air because he didn't pick up your signature. You didn't lock onto him with anything. The second guy is trying to locate you. So he's flipping through his optics.
Okay.
So you guys heard the gunfire, and you hear the sound of like an engine explosion, and then this like buzzing of like a failed engine and something falling out of the sky.
Okay.
Is there like any sort of window on the warehouse? Can I peek out?
Question: does full environmental protection prevent thermal?
No. You still put off a heat signature.
All right.
So do I still have the same modifiers as last time?
Depending on how fast you wanted to fire. If you wanted to, if you take no action for one round and take a round to aim, are you going to take that? Because you had that round to aim. Are you going to take that round?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking that round. He is going to try and see if he notices you first
Okay.
during that aiming round. Oh, he didn't get a 1 on the other one, thank God, because he got a 6. It explodes. 7. You got a 7 to spot you. So he goes, "Oh, there's a big red Borg there." So his bike. He's gonna try and take a shot at you with his front Gatling railgun. He only has 1,
Okay.
not the 3. So he got a 6 to hit you. So he does. So
All right.
yep, and the damage on that would be. Oh, where the hell? Where the fuck is my? There it is. Found it. Okay. He does a total of 10 damage.
I have
Not
an
mi-
armor of 12.
Yeah, so he hits you, and it hurt. It doesn't hurt, but you can feel it hit your armor and impacted it. So you have a big old like it straight across you, but it didn't really penetrate any internals. Now it's your strike. What do you are any of you guys going to come out and help him, or are you guys staying inside?
No, they should all stay inside.
I'm a wizard, yo.
I'm out there helping him.
Okay. What are you
I
gonna
never
do?
went in. The initiatives. I got a queen.
Yeah. Okay. Roll. Yeah. Pull for
You
initiative.
were on top of the truck.
I've
when
already
you broke
rolled my attack.
No, I was not on the truck. I was out there, basically in front of the truck,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
blocking the view of everything.
All right. So what'd you get there? I can't see that.
5.
That's a 5 of hearts.
Heart.
Two
Okay,
a diamond. So
I
these guys
gotta
go
get
last.
new cards. Give me a second.
So it goes. Okay, we'll wait for.
So it's
Well, are you guys all staying inside? Who's all staying inside? Who's all? Baron's
Well,
outside.
I want to go into the adjoining
The
room.
the office area, or the office area.
Besides, my guy is not going to stay inside when there's a coalition fight outside.
Yep.
My guy. I feel like at some point someone told me that dragons should not be seen by the coalition.
well, the main
Yeah,
Nobody
reason
told
you that
nobody
many
told you
times.
that shit. Yeah.
No?
main reason I'm doing it is I just re-rolled. I didn't think that he'd get be able to search for me and get a shot off in the same round.
Mhm.
I rolled an 18 to hit.
Oh shit. Okay, so
18
you should.
How do you get an 18?
I got a D6 and then a D6 again, and then a 4, then plus my +2.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, so he got his shot off. Baron. Let's see
You're
here.
the queen, so
Yeah, you go
Yeah,
first.
So you
Baron,
actually go first.
all right. So I'm gonna, as I come out, I'm going
Wait,
to.
but I got a king.
Oh, okay.
But you're still in the vehicle though. You're hopping out and coming out.
I've been outside.
Yeah,
I was standing next to Brad.
he came out and got next.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
you came out. Yeah, you came out like, what
I
are you
asked him
shooting
what
at?
he was doing, and then I haven't moved.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Mavis, are you still inside?
All of my attacks involve.
What?
What?
I'm a wizard.
No, I'm saying
No, you broke.
You
cut
broke
out, said
up.
all
You
my
froze.
attacks involve.
Oh, sorry. All my attacks involve PPE, so yeah, I'm inside. I don't want to be a lightning rod.
So Kyle, you're in the office area. Are you gonna proceed out the door to go outside?
No. Super magical. Fuck that noise.
We're
Okay.
inside just
So
like,
the three
"We
people.
survived."
So we got 3 people outside. We got Baron, McTunda, and Southern Dragon, all pretty much around the same area. Baron, you're a little closer to the door, but still you're
Yeah.
yeah. And Tunda's right next to the full conversion board, going, "What are you shooting at?" So Tunda, it's your action first then.
So, is there still? Do we still just see the 2 then?
One is trying to recover his vehicle, but yeah, he's not in an attack posture at all. He's trying to stay in the air. The other one is it depends on what Tunda does to him. Tunda, it's all you. Tunda?
Plus, he
How
would
far
pick the-
away exactly are they?
Within 150 feet.
Dang it. Just out of range. Okay. I look at Brad and go, you really look like a sniper right now. And I cast Warrior's Gift on him.
Warriors what?
Yeah.
Warrior's Gift.
Well, oh yeah, what does that do?
Gives him the
allows me to
sniper
give
edge.
him an edge.
An additional +2. So you got a
No,
20 to
an
hit the.
edge.
He gets
So
an
he's
edge.
now considered a sniper, which gains +1 to called shots and an extra D4 damage when a called shot lands.
Sweet.
And my hero, he can also make a notice check at a -3 to find a weak point on the enemy to eliminate all armor bonuses on enemy.
Oh, so that's since you were aiming anyway in the last round. That's when he did that.
Okay.
So do you want to take a called shot at this point and bypass the armor of the vehicle?
Sure. I mean,
All
that
right.
only what? So, like with a headshot, that's a -4.
So now it'd be a -3.
Yep.
Okay. Still, but I mean, with everything that I already did, I mean, do you really want me to do it after I've already rolled? I don't think that's fair.
No. You said you got an 18 on that one. That's a good roll. So I'll take that. So basically, you take that guy off his bike. Like you basically hit his helmet, you bypassed his armor rating, and just went straight through the head. At this point.
Rip.
So you see that bike spiral to the ground and explode. The other one literally is like, and it's still staying airborne barely, but it's not stable. So he's taken in for a landing somewhere roughly about 300, 400 feet to
Well,
Baron.
Baron was before me. Yeah.
Yeah, to Baron's left. So Baron, it's all yeah. What's your move? He's still in the air at this point. You can still see him.
Cool. Look here, range. All right, I'm gonna throw a mega bolt at him.
Okay.
So that is gonna be 4 power points to cast. Take a look here.
Yeah, you
So
would
it's
you would
gonna
risk the
be-
lightning strike to go after a coalition guy, I think.
Yeah. 6. All right. So that's a hit. It's a 4. So that is going to be 66.
Jesus. That's a lot of damage.
He does have armor, but
So 20 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure that would kill him.
Oh, so much for the coalition finding us.
Yes, that would hit his armor, and literally you as he's trying to get the landing down, you hear it doesn't explode, but you hear it crash. So you managed to take him out. Roll me a d10, by the way, Baron.
Oh shit.
Low's bad, just so you know. Oh God.
That's a
I
1.
bet. Oh, okay.
Rip.
Hold on.
Medic!
I gotta look up a ley line storm. Give me a second here.
Suddenly we have a chicken.
85. There it is. Okay.
PP. Let's see.
About 30 minutes to 2 hours. Oh, that's interesting.
So what?
Well, actually,
You had him roll a D6.
Baron, roll. Yeah, roll. It wouldn't be a D10, actually. Sorry. Roll me.
D6.
Yeah, no, actually, it depends on which one you do. So let's go with this one. Was a 6, which is a huge. Effects on magic. Fact. So roll me a D8. Luckily, I'm getting him to.
8.
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit. Okay, I wish you would have rolled something different. So you managed to you go up there and you just bolt this guy, and as you do that, behind where your bolt was, you see a rift open.
Oh God.
That's what he rolled. I'm sorry. So out of the rift, this comes out of that thing. Be some fun stuff. It could be some.
Does anyone shout rift? Because I'll come help with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, rift category.
Even I would be like, okay, what?
It does. You always have friendlies come out of the rift. Doesn't have to be negative.
Yes, that is true. Which would be another D8, please. Tell me which world you opened it up to.
3.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wormwood. Here we go.
No.
Gandalf steps out. Gandalf the White or Gray?
They're both cool.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
It's
Slugs.
Boruto.
So as the rift opens, you see 2 small humanoids come flying out at really fast speeds. They were in a hover vehicle, but the hover vehicle is crashing at this point. So it's looks like a I don't know how to describe it. Think of it like a hover roadster, like a 1950s like roadster, but 2 guys in that, and it's smoking. It's like, and it comes down and it's going towards the building because the rift is opening in your direction. So you see us. I'm gonna see if they can stay piloting. So this vehicle is coming in just at you.
All right. Can I catch it with telekinesis?
Weighs about a ton.
If I get a raise, I'm fine. I can do 2 tons.
Try it. You're just like, "Ugh!"
I see it coming right for me.
Yeah.
Calculate.
Or at least
And
deviate
then-
its course, right?
It's a 7, so I can do. I didn't get the raise. That is going to be. Hold on, take a look here. So I take a look here. Get E12 plus 2. Let's slowly calm. So I can do 1,200 pounds. So I can slow it, but I'm not stopping it.
What is your you now have that grip on it? What do you want to do? It's coming your
Oh,
direction.
I was trying to like catch it and like slow it down, like
Stop in
keep
the
it
landing.
Yeah,
stop
and
and left.
right when you did that, you realized that you're not going to stop it. Do you want to
Right.
deviate it up? Do you want to deflect it? How do you want to do it?
Oh yeah, just kind of trying to move them away from the hitting the building.
Okay, so the closest, the least amount of distance would be to your left.
Okay.
So you're just kind of steering them. You're like,
I
go
was
that
like,
way, crash that way,
no.
crash
Yeah.
that way.
Don't have them hit a wall, fucking Mach 9,
Yeah.
Now, does that spell open another rift?
We gotta. Well, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up because I almost forgot about that.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the deviation is in this. 'cause
Southern
I
Dragon, you're that kid at the end of class is like, hey, is there wasn't the homework due today?
Okay, I'm just gonna read this because I couldn't describe this if I tried. Along with actual rain, strange slugs, larvae, unattached tentacles, oozing slime, and a number of other foul, slimy, disturbing things rain out from the sky, covering the area and anyone in it. Living things
Wow.
continue to wiggle and writhe, and stench embeds itself into clothing and belongings for weeks. The entire experience is horrifying, creepy, and miserable. You might even require a vigor check for the characters to avoid losing their lunch.
Ew.
So
That's
literally,
what
it's like,
happens.
yeah, you're like, then whoa, just all this shit starts falling out of the sky, and you can hear it. You guys inside can hear it hitting the metal roof. It's like, and if there's some small holes in the roof, or kind of some of it slithering through, like just unattached tentacles are falling through and writhing, fucking just slugs and shit. Making all
I look disgusted. Just
Yeah. What? All right, but you managed to avoid these guys wrecking. You see it kind of skid to a stop, roughly about, I'd say, 50 feet away from the building to the left side.
Okay.
They're like, "That was awesome."
Who
You
the
see-
heck did we just pull through?
You see two guys, not dudes, but they are kind of
Dude.
dudes. They jump out and they're clearly wearing. One of the guys has a curly pompadour and he has like a leather jacket, like the guys from Fallout kind of thing. And he's like, "Dude, that was awesome. Where the fuck are we?" The other guy's like,
Where's my car?
"Yeah." The other guy's like, "Man, I don't
Dude,
know, but I saw
sweet.
a portal open up. That was awesome. That's never happened in the race. That must be new." The guy's like, "I don't fucking," and they just both of them turn around. They notice you with Captain No Arms. They're like, "Hi."
Man, I'm now just thinking of all the motions Bear, like even the motion Matt you just did where like Bear's trying to stop the car but he's got no arms, so he just kinda like turns kinda slightly.
Yeah, I forgot he didn't have arms.
Yeah.
So he's got this really determined look on his face.
He just stares at it
And
intently. Just
The thing is I'm wearing a helmet, a full
can't
size.
see.
You can't see my face. None of you guys know what I look like.
uh,
The only person who knows who I look like is Remy.
And I'm not telling.
Yeah. So you see
That,
staring at this thing, it's like. I look over. I'm like, hi. I'm like, you might want to get inside. It's kind of.
Oh yeah, I forgot the slugs are falling too. They're like, "Where did we? Oh god!" And they're just like getting just covered with shit. They're running towards your direction. They're just looking for shelter at this point. They just run inside. They're like, yeah. So, like, "What's up?"
Is the rift already closed then? It just opened for a second and then.
Yeah, it was a periodic rift. So it just pops open. Something flies through it, then it closes.
Okay.
they've run into the warehouse now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ran inside.
I'm gonna just. Who the hell?
They're like, "Whoa, well, she's hot."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're covered in slugs, by the way. There's still slugs falling off their leather jackets. They're like,
I've
what the fuck kind of planet is this?
I will retort with, and you're not in that state. You need a bath.
So I tell the other two to go inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baron and Tunda.
Tunda and Baron?
Because, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I head back inside. Really, it comes down to it. This isn't gonna bother Brad at all.
No.
Slugs and stuff aren't bugs.
Yeah, so but it's all slithering inside your gears and shit. Next time Mavis will open you up, there'll just be this residue.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She adds to it.
Yeah.
So I basically want to keep point outside while the storm's going.
You're just chilling in this just fucked up slugfest. You're just like, I guess I better keep watch and just don't even give a shit.
I'm gonna like peek out of the barely open like loading door. Just, I'm not washing you. That's disgusting.
Oh, one of those C-3PO oil baths.
When I hear like the metal plinking on the roof, I like kind of open the office door, just get a whiff, and just shut it right away. Like, nope.
That's disgusting.
So he's like,
go inside.
so the two guys are standing there in the corner, just kind of watching, like looking at all the refugees around them, looking at you guys. They're checking out Mavis. They're like, "What's up?" And then they kind of look over. The guy looks at me and goes, "Big robot's probably your boyfriend."
I would do I hear this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna turn on
They
my
are
heel.
not subtle about it.
I'm gonna turn on my heel and go, oh, I wonder what this gadget does. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Oh, it's stuck.
She's got attitude. I like it.
What was that? Space truckers?
Yeah, I don't waste my time on relationships.
He goes, "What's up? My name's Lovebird."
I'm gonna look at everyone else, just like, everyone else buying this?
I walked back into the warehouse and just see them just open, just like kind of sit there like.
They're like, "Whoa, dude, birds." I mean, this guy is clearly cocky as fuck. This is like that 1950s guy that's always the asshole in movies. Like, that's very, very much what he is. But he's like a space version of that. Like,
Watch Star Wars, because if so, I'm calling him Palpatine. Just to screw with these two.
like he's like, "Whoa, you guys are hiding from the slug bath out there? Is that what's going on?"
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
Totally.
just notice. Yeah, that's it. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, so I'm like leaning against the van. I'm just kind of like chilling. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna scoot over to our mind melter. Just, where did these two bozos come from?
I opened a rift.
Ah, that's how my mom got here. So,
No big deal. What?
Yeah, it may be family. Should ask.
do they look like wood elves to you?
I don't know, you guys. I'm like, maybe the hair kind of makes.
The guy goes, I'm only half wood elf. Try and guess which half."
That's disgusting and racist.
I would say your hair, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, his hair's cut. He's like, hold on, and he pulls out like a comb. He starts fixing it. He's like, shit.
Out falls a tentacle.
Yeah, he's like, oh, jeez.
Why
Like,
not?
Probably like some really good hair gel though, tentacle slime.
Yes, can you guys point me back towards the Arco mainframe? I mean, it was just to the left, like
The what?
back to, like we took a wrong fucking
Like,
turn.
I'm like,
Obviously,
you
we
came
took.
through- I'm like, you came through a portal from another dimension. You're stuck here. Time to have a new life.
Welcome to our world. Look,
No, I don't wanna.
there's nothing we can really do. I mean, my mom came through the rift decades ago, and she hasn't gone back.
You guys, anyone who's listening, just quietly hears Palpatine. Kill them. Yes, kill them.
If they keep
Mike,
up with the
Okay,
talk.
listen, Bill, Lovebird. I know this is a bogus journey, but you kind of had to deal with it. Rufus can't help you.
I don't understand any of those references. And this guy, when you hear him say that, he sounds like the guy has an education. He's just like, yeah, I don't understand any of that. Like, so first of all, How long is the slug bath gonna last?
And
Is that just normal on this planet, or
Yes, yes, it is.
Like, no, that was caused by you. I was like, that was caused by when you came through the portal. It'll go away after a bit.
what? Oh, sorry, man. That sucks.
Yeah,
My
it
car,
does.
dude, their car is probably full of slugs. You realize that?
But Bear probably stopped from exploding. He's
Because
probably a little bit.
it was the convertible. There was no fucking top on that thing. He's like, it's gonna be so hard to clean up.
just fidgeting with my ring. It'll last as long as the ley line storm will last, according to what I've known.
It's about an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these guys are clearly not human as well. By the way, they don't look. They look humanoid, but they have like their ears are a little bit more like jagged. So they have these like almost like if you were to picture like Creature from the Black Lagoon, but like how most people represent fish people, where they'd have these like
The fins.
yeah, like the fin on the back of a lizard. That's what's coming off the back of their ears.
Like Waterworld. his
Yeah,
ears.
their skin is slightly more of like a reddish hue than it would be for like a human. It's not flesh color; it's more like a pinkish red. So they look a little bit different. You know that the fact that if you if you know for a fact, judging by, I mean, if you guys want to fuck with them, if you turn them loose and they ran into Coalition, they're DBs. They're probably not going to be treated that well.
Oh dear.
Well,
Use
after
your
the
power to
storm
quietly
passes,
water.
you can follow us back to the castle and hang out and figure out what you do.
You guys got a castle?
Castle
Yeah.
refuge.
Fuck yeah!
Long story short, people like us don't get treated well by certain others out there.
So you guys,
I just mutter, we got more refugees.
yeah,
know.
you guys gained extras.
I'ma just look over at our dragon buddy and just like, do you think I'm happy with this?
Do they have money? Because we ain't giving them a free ride.
as you're saying that, you notice that that fucking lovebird, he kind of slithered over his side and put his arm, like tried to put his arm around you and goes, I'm happy with this.
Can I make a reflex to slap his hand? Just no.
Go for it.
What stat would that be?
I just want to go over and just grab his arm and just try and just like squeeze it really hard. Not enough to crush it, but just to make it the impression that I could.
Oh.
So let's see.
I'll just wait for her to face palm with like slumber. Just like, no.
Oh, I totally could too.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
I forgot
could
you got
squeeze
gloves.
him and make him hit on like a wall.
So you're gonna try. Okay, so you're gonna try and slap him at the same time. Kyle's gonna try and freaking grab his arm.
You confusion. He
He's
puts his arm around
and he's
Kyle.
doing
Hey.
it totally like yawn at the movie type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for the slap first. If she slaps me, I won't do anything. But if she fails,
I'm gonna give his arm a good slap with my confusion.
Okay, roll it. It'd be a reflex or
Fighting.
dexterity save. Fighting.
Dex.
Yeah, because there's no reflex or dexterity save.
I don't
Yeah,
have
true.
any fighting skills, so that'd be a D4.
It would be just basically be your agility.
Yeah, agility
Oh, that's D6. Good.
with the -2.
That's a 2.
You're like,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh yeah, she totally digs me.
Help.
all right. So what is it gonna be for me to just try and like
It
crunch his
smells
arm?
gross.
The strength?
Yeah, he does smell horrible, by the way, because of the slugs.
Same roll.
Same roll. So it's
Yep,
just a
same roll.
fighting check
Fighting.
then.
Yep. Basically rolling to hit.
D6.
Damn it.
He's like, that's my daughter. You know.
I got a 6.
I'm Palpatine's kid now.
You got a 6? Oh, you succeed. You
I-
grab
That's
him,
a
and
raise, so I got an 8.
he's like, ow, 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 ow! It's like, I didn't mean it, man. Jesus.
This is old. No, even better. I don't grab him, but just like walk up as old Palpatine, just smack his hand with the cane.
Bad. Mine.
At that point, I look over. I'm like, that's her boyfriend.
All right.
I'm just gonna
And-
deadpan this guy. I like my men older.
Oh god, the dragon just backs away like real fast.
No, he's like, ew, girl. You know, like,
No, he's like, no. He's like, I'm not old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
yeah, with,
I look into the door
yep.
and I just take my sword, put it right in the ground. I'm like, all this bickering is messing with my auditory package. Shut up.
Make him shut up.
You see Lovebird look over. Did he just talk about his package?
Swing and a miss.
Books on
Yeah.
tape, my friend. Books on tape.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sit down. Let's clean out your insides.
Well, I'm still outside.
Yeah, you still
Get
outside.
in
He just
here.
peeked in.
I'm the sentry here.
Fine.
He's keeping
fine.
guard.
Besides, there's 2 perfectly wrecked sky cycles out there we can harvest.
that
Maybe
are
it's
covered
worth the
in.
storm to pass real fucking quick.
That's
Yeah.
true. Those things have mini missiles and shit.
I'm gonna like glance through the door and see if it looks like it's getting any better.
No, well, it seems like it's lightening up because the firestorm that Baron called upon, the slug storm, I guess, is basically you guys sit there for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then it starts to clear up.
Yeah.
But by that point, there is a bunch of shit all over the ground. Like, it's fucking disgusting.
Well, the moment it stops raining, I'm gonna run outside. Just ew.
Funny thing is, the slugs, if you actually roast them over a fire, they're actually quite tasty.
I don't care.
Delicious.
That's gross.
Oh god, I'm just thinking the puddles would be so gross because if it was raining for like 45 minutes of slugs and tentacles, the whole ground is wriggling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yes, it
basically a girl
is.
running. Just ew.
It looks like Zerg creep.
It does. It would look like Zerg creep. Yes, exactly. So you're
I pull out my gumbo pot, start getting it ready.
yeah. Oh fuck. You're like,
I look over at Tunda. I'm like, hell yeah! The worse they smell, the better they taste.
That's right.
for the last like 20 minutes or so, Muggsy has been putting chains on his fucking truck. He's like, yeah, I want traction in this bullshit. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make it out to the cycles to salvage a little bit. Ew.
The pilots, they didn't have like any sidearms, did they?
The guys in the sky cycles?
Yeah.
Ooh, goodies.
Well, you don't know. You have to go out and look.
All right. Well, I like bunch up my robes so they're not going through.
You could just fly over there. You're a fucking dragon.
Yeah, we also have a shit ton of refugees who are gonna lose their shit if they see the old man Hulk out to a dragon.
Go outside.
And there's 2 dudes that'd be like, whoa!
Yeah, I don't want these guys out on a dragon. They tell everybody.
I totally rolled randomly.
Nutrition to take-
Here's how I found them. There was a chart and I had them they came from a utopian society and I rolled with that. I was like, just a bunch of 1950s fucking street racers. Just
All right.
all right. So you
So
guys are hopping out.
I eat some gumbo.
Are you actually
Airline
cooking
gumbo.
this
Did
shit?
they have any sidearms or like weapons on them on the pilots?
Well, first of all, you find the wreckage. It's been
Okay.
it's covered in slugs. But you
I'm
do find the wreckage of one. The other one is almost fully intact, except for the guy's freaking like torso has a hole through it from a freaking cybolt.
Nice.
But the bike itself, the one engine is completely destroyed from the railgun. But the rest of it is almost fully intact. The impact didn't damage it too heavily, so you do have some systems in there you can utilize. Plus their helmets and gear.
Ooh, does it look like I can salvage an engine from the other one and put it in place of the damaged one?
Well, one of them blew up and one of them
Yeah.
was damaged.
One of them is completely destroyed. The other one is
Damn it.
yeah. Question is, who all staying inside and who all is going out to check out the bikes?
I'm
Well,
ankle
is
deep.
there a chemical shower in the storage?
Nope.
Decontamination.
So you have like a ectoplasmic residue on you, basically. Just you've been
fine,
out.
bro.
You were out there for the whole fucking time. So you're just like,
Gross.
if you were human, you'd be like, ew. But right now, you don't feel any of it. So you're like,
Do you remember when the Ghostbusters said we climbed out of the pool of slime?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you look like.
That's exactly what you look like. Yes.
All right.
So we got the dragon and
Send
Mavis out
positive
there. Are the
vibes.
other 2 going out there? Or are they?
We're still
staying-
inside.
Okay.
Mikey's making gumbo.
Are you actually
That's
making
right.
gumbo? You're actually making.
Yeah.
It's
about
leyline
45
gumbo.
minutes.
You eat it and it refills your PPE because it's from a leyline storm.
It's true.
God dang it,
It is-
you're right.
Yeah.
The thing is I know it doesn't matter what universe and what character. Tunda's characters can cook.
Save some for me. You get to deal with my hilarious disgust when I get back.
The thing is, it tastes amazing.
All right, so what we'll do is, because I got to figure out what if this gumbo does anything weird to you or not. But while we're doing that, we're gonna take a quick break, guys. So it'll take about 5 minutes, and we will come back here shortly.
All
Do,
right.
do.
We are back. All right.
I got reasons.
All right, guys. So you guys
I got donuts.
load back up the refugees. The two dudes are like, we're gonna stay here and like try and fix my car.
You don't want to stay here. There's a group called the Coalition. If they see you, they will just shoot you on sight. They're
Yep.
kind of some assholes.
They looked like this. Hold up the scout trooper.
So
With a hole through his chest.
Mavis and Kyle, you guys are rummaging through the Sky Cycle. What do you
I
guys
want
want?
parts.
Do you guys want to you want to salvage as much parts off of it, or do you want to
Alright.
try and take it with you? You can't.
I want a
can't load it
helmet
in your-
package, or I want one of the helmets.
Okay, so you grab the helmet. Okay.
Dead
grab
boy
the helmet.
helmet.
Yeah, you grab
Huh?
a dead boy helmet.
And then, do they have any firearms on them?
Yes, he does have a sidearm, and inside his cockpit, you can see some sort of a device, a rifle.
All right, I go see what the rifle is.
Yeah, I'll grab a
Well,
sidearm and
ask
start to
Mavis
salvage
what the
parts.
rifle is, because my character probably wouldn't know.
There's
I
only
don't
one.
know it.
There's only one sidearm. One
Yeah.
sidearm and one rifle. But you also notice, Mavis, you notice as you're trying this thing apart, you notice it does have mini missile launchers.
I want them.
Okay, so you take about 10 or 15 minutes. You manage to get yourself 3 mini missiles.
Yay! So I'll take a look at the rifle, see what it does.
It says it's a C-12 fire breather. That's what it's called.
Ooh.
That's what it says on the side. It is a coalition issue rifle, and it has 3 settings. It has stun, mild, and heavy, or stun, medium, and heavy.
So
You don't know what they do.
So
I kind of look at
from-
they're gonna go. I didn't know stun was still a feature for the coalition.
So it's kind of like a Star Trek gun, only bigger.
Well, they
From
have
what I
to.
can tell.
Well, they have to police, the burbs and stuff. So they can't kill every DB they run into.
Yeah. So I'll relay that. Just I'm not sure what the effect is, but it looks like it has a stun setting, a kill setting, and a low setting.
All right, I tried all 3 settings. Shoot the Zerg creep on the ground.
Well, all of it gets fucked up by it because they're not MDC creatures.
Yeah.
They're
But, I
dead.
mean, it's pretty obvious to see one bolt kind of blows them away, and then the next bolt like blows a crater.
Yeah, Muggsy's loading refugees back into his truck. What are you guys doing?
When I see when Kyle makes his way back and I see the dead boy helmet, my eyes narrow. I get fucking furious at seeing that helmet, and I crush it.
Aww.
You just see the helmet go.
While it's on my head.
No.
Oh, did you put it on?
Pluck it off.
Well, that was my plan.
Oh.
Not if he's gonna crush it.
So you're carrying it, and you're like checking it out because you don't know if it'll fit. You know, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I have to, yeah, okay, and then all of a sudden it goes, and you're like,
Aww.
I look at Mavis and say, "Is it supposed to do that?"
No.
Because I couldn't see Baron like clenching his eyes. He just like crushed.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
I
around.
stand up, I'm like, you can see him about like 20 feet away, just like just that deadpan look over, just standing there looking right where Kyle is. It's like, and you see me almost like trembling, like you could see like the body is tense, like angry.
I just
You
like
see the rocks on the ground beside me, like trembling and floating a little bit in the air. Like you could just feel a vibe of like a psionic energy, just kind of rippling.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
so Mavis, I pictured you like for like
On the
last
next episode of Mind Melter Z.
So Mavis, I pictured you for like the last 15 minutes grabbing those mini missiles, prying out
Yep.
any extra wires and consoles you can pull out of this thing, and then proceeding on your way. The dead boy.
I got like a Santa sack. Just yeah.
You could tell that when you took off the helmet of the dead boy that he was roughly about 19 years old. He was a younger guy. And he's dead. So
He did.
so what are the rest of you guys doing?
What rifle was that you said it was, Matt?
See, as a fire breather.
Fire burst.
No, coalition fire breather. I don't know if it's in the inventory for that one. It is a coalition rifle.
So then I turn and kind of head back over to help people get loaded
Loaded.
back up.
All right. So I'm gonna say that for the sake of for this period, you guys managed to continue along your way without any sort of
Or the dudes coming
trouble.
with us.
Yeah, because the storm would have cleared out any sort of creatures that were dangerous, they would have taken cover themselves. So you guys have a clear path back to Castle Refuge. As you guys pull in, you see people noticing you guys coming in with all these people, and you hear like cheers. Like people are like really, really happy to see these refugees. A lot of them are family members that are looking for their friends. Like a lot of them, whenever somebody comes back in with refugees, the group that's in the castle kind of gathers towards the main center streets to kind of see if any of their family members are there, because they don't know if they're alive or not. So some of them are reunited. People are starting to scatter off the wagon as you guys are going through town. It's almost like a tipper take parade, guys. And
walk to the nearest Flying J and take a shower.
Yeah, because you're on top of the thing, just like I look disgusting.
I just want to say, if the two dudes are riding with us, I'm still up on my shelf, just like, don't touch me.
Yeah, he's like shimming closer to you as there's like, what's up?
Don't touch me.
How you doing?
Fuck off.
He's like, dude, nice castle. This your pad?
What?
This your pad? This your
I live nowhere. This is where our employer, you could call them.
Oh, you're homeless. Oh, okay. That's hot.
Oh my god. You know what? No, I'm on top with the Borg. I don't even.
Yeah, you don't even notice that. He's inside just like, what's up? Like, so how do you guys date in this world? You know what I'm saying?
I don't date.
All right. Well, whatever.
I feel like his response would have been, "Oh, no labels? That's even cooler."
Yeah. So we're keeping it chill, is what you're saying. All right.
I don't even know you.
That's cool. All right.
I don't even know how old I am. For all you know, I could be a kid.
And he's like, well, it depends. It's a different world, different rules. You know what I'm saying? he's like that came. I get the feeling that came out wrong. All right,
yeah.
So I'm gonna walk away now, and so he just walks away.
You come wrong a lot.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm like look around. Why did we bring them with us?
So
they're gonna leave him for dead.
I feel like he totally walked towards the crowd of people that were like looking for their loved ones and just like picked out some random one and walked up to him.
The Techno Wizard actually instantly gets out and heads towards your guys' contact, the Gunslinger, and he's talking to her. And as you guys are, getting all the refugees off safely and making sure that park in the RV. So what do you guys do from that point? Like once you guys park, what are you guys gonna do?
Go get cleaned up.
Yeah, bath time.
My guy books it for the forest.
I gotta poop.
I mean, with riding on the truck, I figured all that crap is now dried and cakey and
yeah. Like the Borg wants a shower. That's new. All right. So you guys
interfering with my movement.
As you guys are heading towards the normal like boarding area where you guys kind of stay, it's kind of difficult to get there. You're getting there, but just gradually slower than normal because you guys have a crowd of people like trying to shake your hand and like thank you.
Oh, I fly.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like I'm kind of like doing my weird little like crowd wave, just like don't touch me, I'm gross.
All right.
I don't like people.
And Tunda's inside. He's like, I'm pretty. This does not feel like the voodoo. So after you guys
what are you talking about?
Yeah, after you guys
get... and tentacles fell from the sky. That's very voodoo.
That's true. All right, so
I'm surprised when we're driving back, he wasn't like, sorry about that.
There's nothing to be sorry about. It's what happens.
As you can see, I can summon slugs and tentacles from the sky. The voodoo.
There weren't any anime girls, so it's all right.
Yeah. So you guys managed to get cleaned up and probably head back towards the main chambers. Get some rest, obviously, and then head back towards the main chambers. Once you're there, the Techno Wizard comes up to you. He says, "I want to thank you guys for coming to rescue me. You didn't have to do that."
Internal squealing. It's no problem.
Again, we were paid. You have a problem with repeating yourself, don't you?
Damn. Oh, by the way, your mic's up, Southern.
Yeah, you sound.
Oh, I thought it went through the camera though. So
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, you sound really distant.
It's echoey. Or yeah, disconnect.
Okay, is that better?
Oh yeah.
You're good.
There we
Thank
go.
you for fixing your voice processor.
He's like,
You had
Yeah,
a
last
slug
time I
juice in it.
couldn't get it to go through the mic, it went through the camera, and this time it's going through the mic.
all right.
And I didn't do anything to change it.
So he says, actually, I was told that you guys can receive your payment from Cassandra. She's down in the main hall. So
Oh,
and he says she has another mission because I kind of got debriefed while you guys were getting cleaned up because I never went outside. So so I'm glad you guys cleaned up first, by the way. Yep.
I kind of show back up at around this point.
Yeah.
It's the old Palpatine now.
Yeah, better, buddy.
And a new pair of robes.
He's like, wah, wah. So he says, look for Cassandra. Look for she looks military. You know. So as you guys are going down the main hall, you guys see numerous, refugees kind of camped out. There's numerous sub rooms in this castle. So when you guys are in the main keep, and that's where you guys normally go to meet your contacts. And in one of the in the main hall, actually, just kind of leaning up against a wall, talking to a wolfen, is a very, very attractive, slightly redheaded, more like brown red hair, dressed in Napoleonic naval garb. Like I'm talking the frilly lace with like the golden shoulder pads. She has medals on her chest. It looks almost like a Victorian era pirate, basically.
I get the sense I should warn her about the two we picked up. Just that guy. Avoid that guy.
Yeah. And she looks over at you guys and she kind of waves you over. You can see she has a saber, or it's almost like a rapier off of her hip. And she
Sup?
You call that a sword? This is a sword.
like
Did you
that's
guys
impressive.
stop measuring your swords?
Lightsaber.
Like, don't worry, I have a bigger one. But you also see on her hip she has two different muzzle loaders, one in like a side angle like this, and the other one going straight down on her hip, so she can pull out two pistols. And they both you can clearly tell that they're Techno Wizard. They look like classic pirate muzzle flash, pistols, but they're clearly Techno Wizard.
They look like flintlock pistols.
They look like flintlocks, yeah, but they're not flintlocks. And she
I
says,
fascinated.
she says, "Congratulations on your last mission. You guys saved a lot of people, including a friend of mine."
I'm guessing the friend of yours is the one who sent us your way.
Well, you didn't save her. The Techno Wizard was a friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. He's a friend to a lot of people here.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was just
So what? First of all, she hands you guys your payment. So, you guys got 20,000 bonus, and then you guys already got the 5K originally. So basically, you got 35,000. Guys, payment each.
Look at her. I'm like,
Each?
Okay.
Yep. You're just looking at her.
I'm like, I can actually look over at Mavis.
Hmm?
I look over at your character. I'm like, I seem to be short 15K.
I'll
You
pass
see
him
you see Cassandra's eyes get a little wider. She's like, "Damn, I'm not getting involved in this."
I'll pass him 15K.
God damn.
I thought Tunda was the one that promised that.
Hey, if somebody else is paying,
Well, we technically went to go rescue my Taylor Swift, so
Yeah,
It's a really expensive concert ticket.
So she
Because
says,
remember, I told her she never came back and didn't tell me we didn't get the deal. I was like, tell her 50K a piece. She's like, okay, left. Never came back and said. They said no.
right.
So that's what I was sitting. I'm looking at. I'm going. I seem to be missing the agreed upon amount.
yeah,
Oh,
I pass over 15K. Just right.
damn it. She says so, and she ushers you guys into one of the side office type rooms that are made into an office, so you guys don't have to be talking out in the open. And because unfortunately our Techno Wizard doesn't know what information he relayed, so he just kind of gave us his notes and kind of gave us some. He has a map of estimated areas where his iron juggernauts may have been located in one of the ones that actually have concern to us that we would like to clear
You know,
out.
if you want, I can go ahead and peer into his mind and find out everything he said.
Well, he can't remember it. It depends on.
Oh, it's still there. I just got to go digging.
I don't think he'd be comfortable with that, but
You have to say it depending on how useful the information is and how much you need it.
true. She says one of the sites that he was kind of observing previously that he estimated that one of his juggernauts may have been located was a former military base.
Cool.
It's over towards it's a couple of states away, so it's going to be a good like 2 days travel. But what we'd like to do is kind of the military base is of interest anyway. It was a location we were searching at. We have no idea what's in there as far as a threat, but we want it cleared out and we want to try and make it a base. You guys might be investigate, and then if it's not too much of a threat, infiltrate and take over said base.
What's the reward?
Us and what
Yeah.
army?
Well, we would be sending reinforcements once you guys cleared it out. So you guys have the Techno Wizards radio, correct?
Yes. I'll pull it out. Just
What I would suggest you do is reconnaissance first. And we probably pay you pretty handsomely for that. I would say probably, in this case, it would be probably close to 30K piece.
not bad.
That would be for just the reconnaissance, just to give us an idea what's there. From there, we could discuss, depending on the threat level, what you guys would be paid to take it over. Once it's taken over, we can send a contingent of technicians and engineers to go and build the place and make it useful.
I like the sound of this.
You guys will be going to... Find out where you're going.
Black Rock Mountain.
Black Rock Mountain.
Are we going to keep the RV or use a different vehicle?
I would say you guys could use the RV for more time. It has a nuclear power core, so it doesn't require.
Sweet.
You guys are still comfortable using it.
Nice.
I'll drive this time.
What?
I have the driving skill.
I don't care if you're skilled.
I'm driving this time.
Nope.
He voodooed the key lock probably.
You put a
It
voodoo
Only
curse
works
on
on
it.
voice activation.
Does it? I look so skeptical right now.
Find my map.
I
All
ran
right.
out the RV.
Bear with me. I'm going to switch over to the map screen. Okay, so the place you guys are going to be going to is going to be down. Yep. So you guys are going to be going. Right now, you guys are at Castle Refuge, which is right between Missouri and CS El Dorado, which would be Arkansas. You guys are going to head down south. You guys, it's basically in an old school Fort Hawkins.
Ooh.
So it is in the dinosaur swamp.
Oh boy.
We're going to Florida.
You're going to, well, actually more like Georgia,
Close enough.
but
It's Hurricane Alley.
yeah. So she says it's a good journey. It's a good trek. So I figure $30,000 would be 30,000 credits would be enough to, supply you guys for the trip there and reconnaissance. I figure it just doesn't hurt.
You're not wrong.
There's not a military force there. We know that.
Okay.
So it would be, we just don't know what's, if anything could be living in there.
You say you're putting up the map screen?
Yeah, it's
on
up.
It's
On the stream.
Apparently,
don't-
Kyle is me right now.
Are you looking at the stream?
I just noticed the names
What?
are all wrong.
Yep.
Mine's... Hold on, let me refresh.
I'm Kyle.
You're Kyle.
Okay, there it goes. It wasn't.
I'm
sure-
Southern all of a
village.
sudden. How does the bear?
I'm Mavis.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a-
limited
I'm a-
power.
I'm a mind
Gotcha.
meld.
No shit.
I just go boom, boom, boom at the things and da da da. Mind melt, and I melt the minds.
God damn it.
Kyle, you don't get it. I'm based off of Sombra. You're a Mexican hacker.
So she says, "Do you guys want to take the mission?"
It sounds good to me.
I need more dinosaur bones.
He's
These
not wrong.
dinosaurs sound. I just mutter quietly. These dinosaurs sound like wingless, tiny, weak dragons.
You're not wrong.
Dinosaurs say they're dragons till the dragons show up.
They say they're dragons. We should go there and kill them because reasons.
The reconnaissance doesn't sound bad to me. My only thing is if you're not sending anybody till after we take over the base, that means just the 5 of us have to hold the base for a couple of days.
Just the 5 of us.
Well, once it's secured, depending on it, you shouldn't have any. Well, I don't know what that's where the reconnaissance comes in. You would basically call back to us, and we would either send a unit immediately afterwards, so that way they would get there once you guys are done taking it over, or depends on how big the threat is. If it's something where you'd be under siege, then that'd be a completely different story. We'd have to discuss that tactic once it happens, and obviously payment would be,
Of course.
in a good way, favor of you probably.
Of course.
What do you guys think?
I'm done.
Works for me.
Sounds fun.
We're gonna need something better than an RV from you to be able to make our way down there.
Oh.
Well,
Still driving.
No. No.
well, what we could do, depending on if you guys would be able to get there on your own or not, but if you guys could get down to Golden Age Weaponsmiths, which is get on the map, we could arrange to have one purchased for you, so you guys could take the RV there, and you guys can exchange for, say, an APC,
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
something a little more armored.
Whew,
Yes.
to get we still gotta get across the river for that. Okay.
Oh, we're Oregon trailing this?
So how much can you lift, Baron?
Distance
About a ton.
Not the RV. No, she says you could probably find a ferry towards like the town of Wiccan.
I don't know. I mean, if I fly and just lift the lift part of the weight.
Thing's a good. This is probably close to 7 or 8 tons.
Yeah, that still leaves us about 4 tons short of being able to lift it.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go right into Federation of Magic territory, and they love me there.
I've already got enemies on both sides.
Short trek across, but
Yeah, but at least the coalition are stupid enough to stay out, near their areas, so we can at least avoid that.
Yeah.
There's
So
not
I'm
that
thinking
luck.
a GAW M1134.
What? A what?
Yeah, that was very specific.
Well, it's a Golden Age Weapons APC missile carrier.
Hold on, let me look at what was it again?
I like the sound of
GAW.
this.
What was it? GAW?
GAW M1. So yeah, so here, sorry, M1134.
Man, this is all I'm imagining. It's like our mind melter is the gun nut and like the specific all of a sudden he goes, wait, hold on, I think I saw that in my September calendar. This is what I want.
Whips out a magazine.
I feel like guns would be his
There you
favorite.
go.
'cause
I linked you the thing on.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
It's like, oh man, I thought I saw this.
Link it in Twitch.
Into it. Okay.
Link it in Twitch because I can't minimize for the sake of the stream.
I was looking at I was gonna ask for Katani, but
Oh, it's pretty.
No.
Oh, it's pretty.
no on the Katani.
Oh, it's the thing from AVP 2? Yeah, the thing from
I want
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
I want one. It's pretty.
It's on the top instead of a gun mount, it has a missile mount.
I'm okay
T-Rex. Rah!
That is pricey as fuck. Cottage.
Yeah, but at the same time, some guns cost 30,000 in themselves for a pistol.
Not wrong.
Well, Gun system.
Funny story. I could afford that.
You're
Motor
rich,
vehicle,
secretly.
missile carrier. There we go.
I don't
Probably-
spend my money on anything.
Probably get you the mortar one.
Buddha man, Yuda man.
I'll spend the extra 10 grand to upgrade to the missile carrier. That's the only difference.
It's okay, put in 10K of your own money. We could probably get that.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's what I'm talking about. We're going all out. We're getting the AC in this thing. Come on.
We got an air conditioner and everything.
Yeah, power windows. Let's do this.
Yeah, heated seats.
Heated? No heated seats.
I want the seat to be
Hella-
on fire because it won't bother me.
Hella sound system.
That's how you get swamp ass.
She goes, yeah, we could arrange to have that picked up over at Golden Age.
All right, I will give you guys a 10,000 to send over so that they could forward over.
Okay.
What color do we need this in? I'm looking at you, Mr. Melter.
We're gonna be down near the dinosaur jungles, so we're gonna be. We want a camo, standard camo green,
Yeah, like dark green
Jungle
camo.
camo.
jungle camo. Yeah.
All right.
Can I get the leather and forest green?
Yes, you can.
All right, let's do this.
Golden Age is pretty accommodating.
Yeah, man. When I get there, I'm gonna want to drive my ride. That's gonna be great.
She's like, damn it, I can't
Grumble.
drive. Oh,
Just
you have a-
remember, if you're driving, you can't be tinkering. You
I
can
know.
fix it. Just remember, you can upgrade the car while I'm driving.
That's true. That's true. Do we still have those sensors that we picked up from the junkyard? Because I have an idea.
Which one? I'm sorry.
I was asking if we had the sensors from the junkyard still, because
Yeah.
I have an idea.
This thing has a sensor package in it.
Oh, okay.
You can modify it. This is actually. Let me see if it has the.
Can I sit on top of it?
Yeah, there's a weapon on top of it.
Well, I'm just thinking because I'm not seeing anything about it being cyborg compatible.
You could ride in the back of it, but yeah.
No, it does not fight cyborgs well.
Crew complement. It holds 9 troops in the back. You're fine.
It cannot hold.
I mean,
a
if you
dragon.
want to ride on top, you can, buddy.
So the version they want to get you is the fuel version. So it's basically it's the original version, so it runs off fuel. It has a maximum range of 415 miles
Okay.
per fuel tank. So if you guys want to have extra fuel on it, I mean that would get you clearly to the dinosaur swamp. But if you guys
In the meantime, we'll just have Techno Girl go ahead and build a new engine system. Basically, convert it to PPE powered.
I could probably do that.
do a fusion reactor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we'll hook it up to where it connects to Tunda in the seat, so he'll supply the PPE while he's driving.
I'll put the gemstone in the steering wheel.
You know, I
Because
tell you one time
regenerates.
that I'm basically a PPE battery, and look what happens. Now I become just a power source.
Hey,
You want-
Hey,
that
I
means
became a lantern.
Amigo, you wanted to
You are
drive.
a lantern.
You're the Red Lantern. We should call you Atrocitus.
Yeah, so it's
In darkest days. Oh, no, sorry.
No, it's a sunlight, so he's Sinestro. It's yellow.
No, he's not fear, man. He's not fear.
I don't know those people. Those bruisers.
He's blue, man. He's
damn
hope, man.
afraid.
I don't
so
know. If it comes to bugs, he's pretty fearful.
so just be aware your trip as far as speed wise, you guys are about 62.1 miles per hour on roads. Off road, which is what most of this is going to be about 48 miles per hour.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep, and then you guys, this thing can go up a 60% grade at 10% of the speed. So it's pretty damn decent. It can climb barriers, ford trenches. It couldn't cross the Mississippi, which is what you guys are looking to do. But
How much would it be to have since we're going to be going down, to have it upgraded from tires to tank treads?
treads?
Yeah.
Well,
Tank treads.
they're actually solid MDC tires, but
Well, I'm
Cars-
saying tank treads will give us better traction, more climbing. It
Yeah,
allows us to
but
go
we're
more
not going
places.
to need climbing in the jungle when we get that.
tank treads will help with the climbing, but
Well, say like fallen trees and shit going over them, cutting, going through the. You won't get to where anything jammed between tires.
Well, if we get tree problems, we'll just send the dragon out up front and just be like, unlimited power.
Has been looking for trees apparently.
That make the stealthy recon real effective. Wow, what's that long ass trail of fire?
she says it won't come supplied with missiles. You guys will have to buy them there, which is fine. You can still buy them there, but
I
be
have
aware
mini
of that.
missiles. Does that count?
they wouldn't fit through. Wait, actually, hold on. Yep, there are. Yep, the mini missiles would work.
Sweet.
So you have 3 missiles,
Yay.
but it can hold up to 12.
Sweet.
So you guys can buy them. Golden Age does sell them, so kind of you'll have to purchase them. It's a 350 horsepower diesel engine, so it runs up. So you guys can have extra fuel tanks mounted on the outside if you want. A second fill, so you have an effective range of 800 miles.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
I want a Triceratops catapult.
I can arrange that.
Pulling an edge now. I can just see Edge in the distance. Just why do I suddenly feel proud?
Just take off my helmet and be like, all right, here we go.
So yeah, she says that's pretty much the mission for now. Is just go there, do recon, call back to us, and then let us know what you see, and then we'll figure out the remainder from there. Do you guys, while you're here,
Dinosaurs.
yeah, while you're here, before we leave or anything like that, is there anything you guys want to buy here? Like, do you guys want to purchase anything?
I want 2 scrolls of bolt.
Okay.
How much would that cost me?
I'm gonna go with. They're
Also,
gonna be bolt isn't
$1
a no, it should be about 3K a piece.
Okay,
About
so
6K.
all right, and how much is a pair of like just basic gloves, like leather gloves?
5 credits.
Cool.
But if
I
you
just-
buy 2 today, you can get them for 15 credits.
God dang it.
Does Southern want to do anything? You want to purchase anything?
I'm looking at prices right now.
I want the JA9 variable laser.
You want to grab it? Yeah. you can
Yeah,
buy it.
it's 2,000.
Okay.
Or 20,000, sorry.
I was like, 2,000 for that. I'm buying one of those.
Yeah. And it's about 500 credits an E-clip, I think. Actually, wait, let me look it up just to be.
It's for the ammo.
Yeah, they're basically clips.
Does it come with one when you buy it?
Sure. Find the book. The guide with the price.
God damn.
You're looking at costs of bionics.
Yeah.
You're like, no, there goes my paycheck. Oh, by the way, you do have a little bit of scratching on your chest from that Gatling laser.
I'll fix it later.
Yeah.
Also, for funsies, to give myself something to fidget with, is there like a crochet set on sale
I
anywhere?
totally thought you were going to ask for a fidget spinner.
No, I already have my fidget ring.
Yeah. Is there a crochet set? Yeah.
Like yarn and hooks and shit.
Yep.
Estimated cost?
Oh God. 2 credits.
Cool.
Is there anyone selling black Kevlar robes?
There is light MDC clothing. They do have some available. It's about 10K to make robes if you want to make robes. They'd be very limited in their MDC, but they're not MDC. They're just armored. That's what Cassandra wears under her frilly lacy shirt is full body armor. She's still human.
And now I'm in character.
Where's the E-clip?
I probably don't need to spend money on that considering I already have plus 16 MDC from being a fucking dragon.
Yeah, I don't think you really need armor.
Oh, are we being sent with provisions or should we buy our own?
Talking about like food?
Yeah.
You would have basically about 2 weeks worth of food, as far as like rations, but you'd be off rations. If you want any other food besides that, I'd recommend guys have any sort of taste other than that.
I don't spend any money on food, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, we.
I'll look for jerky. I like jerky.
I just say, buy me a cow.
Find one roaming.
Wow.
Does anybody else want to buy anything while they're here?
That's what I'm taking a look at.
I want to buy. I'm
Yeah.
buying 2 clips, so that gives me 90 shots at the laser rifle.
I'm buying the stupid shit y'all are buying for battle.
Yep, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yep.
Let's see, laser rifle. Let me find the.
Hey, I could techno wizard up a freaking like crocheted hat of invisibility, yo.
Find the. Oh, the coalition guns aren't even in here. Player's guide, go figure. That's
So
why.
when do we get extra skills?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot to give you guys experience for the last one. You guys got 3 experience for the last mission, and then for this one, you guys got an additional 3. Means you guys
Level.
You guys
Or we
have
keep it
leveled
after the
at the end of this session. Yeah, so you guys are putting it after the session.
I'm like,
All right,
so
and how
any,
many-
anything else? I'm like, any rune weapons?
No, no runic weapons.
Aw.
Techno wizard devices are fairly readily available here. Honestly, you guys, if you guys do want to buy any techno wizard items, get them here because you're not going to see them very much else anywhere else.
I make my own stuff.
I mean, Federation of Magic will definitely have them too, but water pistol.
So when we level up, how many skill points do we get?
Hang on, I'm trying to find that list you gave me because I may want to buy a scroll of a. What, is it like disguise or what's that? Changing my appearance kind of spell.
That's fine. Let me see. Oh yeah, the deceit. Oh, I see what you're saying. You want to put something.
Yeah, it's a change my face, hairstyle, etc., etc., etc. Oh wait, I found the list. Oh, Mask of Deceit. The hairpin.
Leveling.
Spells needed a globe of daylight and Mask of Deceit. Great.
Yes, I want to also buy a plasma grenade.
Mind you guys, this is my first time playing Savage Worlds or GMing Savage. Some of this stuff.
Okay.
Pardon you, viewers, if you guys are held back by this, but I am going to look it up for you.
Sorry, possibly we're not playing Sacco.
Nope, Nigel's not in this one. This is Rifts. You're
Yep.
coming. Possibly you're coming in now.
Possibly, maybe.
Okay.
Possibly Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe.
No,
Experience, there we
Krieger.
go. 1/3.
Krieger's hosting, I think, or he might be actually playing. Hold on.
I think he is playing. right
Krieger,
now.
yeah, he's playing. Yeah, it's one of his normal stream nights.
Go. Okay, so
One day Nigel will be dead.
Well, yeah,
What is
one
it?
day. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a night that you're not around. You're gonna be like, how did the game go? We're like, oh, Nigel died. And you'll be like, no.
So let's open up a rift and go kill Nigel.
Hello,
dang it.
Boston.
Is that a cyborg? No, there's wood. What? Maya would be too busy like examining him, just like, what is this creature?
Okay, so that
Okay.
didn't help me at all. It tells me what I should do to level you up. It doesn't tell me what rank.
Wait,
I don't think
can
we've gone up a rank yet.
That's
Well,
what we're doing. Is
that's
get
a level.
experience
Yeah,
at
you're
5. You go to like every 5 experience gives you a new rank.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
guys.
yep.
Does the like Globe of Daylight 1 and Mask of Deceit 15, does it mean like it's worth 1,000 credits and 15,000 credits?
On the list I gave you, because that's
Yeah.
going by the old rules. Remember?
Yeah.
So the pricing should be the same. There's 1 in 15
Yeah.
on the price.
For the spells. I don't know. It's just like 1 and then 15. Meanwhile, the like hair clasp is 200 credits.
Hey,
the emerald.
Matt, advancement is on page 39 of the Savage World Explorers edition.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for, because I went under
Well,
experience.
it says every 5 XP you get to choose 1 new edge or +1 skill dice, or +2 skill dice, or 1 new skill D4, or 1 alternate die. One.
Yeah, you're not jumping up a rank because you
extra die.
you're novice level until about 19 experience.
Yeah, until 19.
You can gain a new edge. Increase the skill within that's equal to or greater than its linked attribute by 1 die type. Increase 2 skills that are lower linked attribute by 1 die type by a new skill at a D4, or increase 1 attribute by a die type. There is a amendment on that. You may choose an option. Rank no trait may be raised above 12, but depends on your strength. By the way, Southern does not have a cap on it. Just so you know.
Mine doesn't either.
All right, so I can get 2 skills then. All right, then what I do want to buy is, dang it, I
Oh crap! I didn't look
hate
up
having to go
my
between
hindrance.
books.
Oops. I'm gonna go look up the hindrances for this session and last session.
Oh yeah,
Although,
you gotta tell me how they.
After my bro conversation with the cyborg, there may be something from that one. 'Cause that seems like a great bonding moment on top of the car.
I'm going to take driving.
Hey, so you finally have driving.
Hey, no, I won't complain.
Baron, do you need anything? As far as
I just walk out and go, I got my driver's license.
Oh, good. This trip will be much, much easier.
Not the moment,
Okay,
no.
so I'm gonna get.
I mean,
but
I don't have
I'm gonna
power.
get,
I can't power or pilot power armor or anything like that. And
but how much do the? I can't find the scrolls. So like, how much they would cost?
I need a Splicer's host armor.
Nope.
Yep. Because I already took out the credits for the emeralds and the hair clasp.
Do I know how much the scrolls cost?
Yeah, Globe of Daylight and Mask of Deceit.
I'm gonna get the cyber wired reflexes.
Okay. What does those give you?
Basically, it just bumps up my agility. So instead of a D10, it will be a D12.
Yeah, that's good because you needed that. You had a hindrance.
Alright.
So
I do have hindrance on vehicles.
magic spells. There we go. All right. So you wanted Globe of Daylight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Wow, we are getting fucked.
Huh?
What?
I was just looking at like pay for like Legion pay versus mercenary pay. A low level target arm strike 50 to 250,000 is the standard mercenary pay. We're doing this. The same people give us for monster bounties. Also, we if we do Legion pay though, according to this, it makes about 300 a week as a novice.
300K?
No, just 300 credits a week.
Oh.
And then hazard mission bonus gives you plus 2,500 to 10,000. Special success 5,000. So actually, for Legion, we're actually being paid by right price because
Yeah, we ain't no silly mercs.
yet
We got benefits.
we got benefits.
Hold on a second.
Still haven't used those.
And I know I'm gonna definitely need to take notice so I don't miss a fucking garage door 3 times.
Thank you for noticing without me knocking.
Dude,
Oh damn!
I have noticed and I still missed it.
By the way, if I would have been hit by that ley lightning, I would have been dead.
yeah.
2d6 mega damage, and I didn't have armor up. I would have been. Blah!
Oh, that's one way to melt a mind.
My mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Mike, buddy.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bear with me.
Jeez.
Rude.
The dragon is just buying better robes.
No,
Robes,
I'm not
The
buying
thing
any.
is, his clothing is technically a part of him. Like
Yeah.
I just figure, like his robes are when he pulls his wings around him, and he transforms.
No, whatever I'm wearing, like basically mutes or like mutates to my flesh, so it just kind of absorbs into my body when I'm shifted.
Yeah.
So
Darn it, I was gonna say, does that mean like your sleeves are ticklish?
That is
It's
funny.
funny shit right there.
that question.
That is a fair. Yes, absolutely.
Second weirdest question to be asked in this session. The primary one being, what does a ley line storm taste like?
There we go. Book of Magic. Finally. All right. Bear with me. It's loading.
No worries.
I need to find the spell list. I need to find out what level they are, and that determines pricing.
I'm acting in character right now, so no worries.
I'm gonna say you guys spend about 24 hours, if not a little bit longer, just to kind of rest up and get prepared.
Yep.
So
I buy my stuff and then go drink out in the woods for a bit.
Some people do shrooms. Some people just turn back into dragon.
And the people who did the shrooms watch the guy turn into a dragon. You're like, whoa!
While the actual guy turning into a dragon is behind them. They're just looking at a normal dude just sitting there.
And they just hear in the distance, good, good.
I would just like to state every time I go shopping, I'm looking over my shoulder nervously because no, that guy made me paranoid now. No.
all right. Let me find my. Oh, there we go. That's elemental magic. Elemental magic. Invocations. Yay. Okay. There's my list. Yay. That's what I was looking for. Go with Daylight's like 200 credits. Super cheap.
Not bad.
What was the other one? Mask of Deceit?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy 2 Globe of Daylights.
Okay. Mask of Deceit, because Globe of Daylight's a level 1 spell, so it's...
Yeah.
Mask of Deceit is a level 6. That's going to be about 5k.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There are 15 levels, so...
Okay, so
This is from the
Okay,
old
2
Risk book, but anyway, yeah.
I'll get 2 of those, knocking me down to 23. Okay.
All right. So while Mavis is stocking up her scroll list, Tunda, she's buying food. Tunda, what are you doing? What are you in your downtime? You have about 48 hours. What would your character be doing in that time?
Making more recipes for gumbo, apparently. So
So are you gonna get? Do you want to be the group chef?
Apparently so.
no, I just made gumbo because all the ingredients fell in my lap, literally.
You help clean our Borg buddy and make gumbo out of it.
All right, so between now and the next session, because this is probably where we're gonna end the session. However, before we do that, let me know what each of your characters would do in this 48-hour period. Mavis is going shopping, obviously.
Yep.
So,
I give Mavis the smite saber and tell her ask her to work on it when she has free time when she's done shopping
All right.
to try and get it permanent so doesn't need maintenance.
take about a week or 2.
Yeah, but not a continuous week though, right?
No, she would just be working on it.
Stop and go.
Yeah.
I honestly would be setting up making sure that people meeting for voodoo would be still happening there at the Castle Refuge. And
Hey,
Oh,
when's
see-
JJ supposed to be back?
JJ.
Jack, whatever.
3
his name
months.
is, John.
John? The guy we let go run away?
Oh yeah, yeah, he's still out there trying to convert people. I was like, who are you talking about? Yeah, I was like, oh, the guy. Yeah, whether or not he's actually doing that or not, I still haven't decided yet. But so you're out there preaching the word of voodoo. Baron, what are you doing this time?
I don't know. I'm still looking stuff up, so I'll let you know over the week.
Okay, shopping basically.
He's
Yeah.
he's just doing deadlifts with his mind.
Southern, what are you doing
All
this in
vehicles.
this say 48
So
hours?
I'm getting that enhancement, the extra cyberwired reflexes.
So you
and
you went to a
then-
cyberdoc and we're getting that done. Basically modifying it.
And then basically when I get out of it, I'm gonna like test out my fighting and shooting. Since we get 2 skill ups, I'm gonna put the 2 in that.
Okay. And then Kyle, have you decided on your hindrances yet?
No, I'll look those up after the session and shoot you a message with there.
Okay, perfect.
But I think my character's probably going to spend the 24 hours like breaking out in the woods for a little bit, and then also going to try and find an apprentice to indoctrinate into the ways of the dark side.
Okay.
Look, and I shall call you Lord Vader. Hey, you should talk to my character. I'm already disabled.
Aw.
I'll talk to the board, see if he knows, like, it gives you the arm.
Actually, he would be very close to Lord Vader when it comes to his abilities.
Actually.
Yeah.
All he needs is a goddamn lightsaber and he's good.
I wake up in the morning. I have cybernetic arms put onto me. I'm like, what happened? Where did these come from? He's like, yes, Lord Vader.
You
All
killed
right."
your wife.
She died. She died of a broken.
No.
Although I feel like Darth Vader's like no, and like the room shaking would be a lot less violent than Baron's would be.
Probably.
Like I just get thrown through the wall and the next wall and the next wall.
All right, so as you guys are getting prepared for your next journey, we're gonna end that session here today, guys. I really thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check us out every Sunday from 6:30 to 9:30 ish, as we went tonight. And also don't forget to check out Thaco every Friday from 8 o'clock until whenever. However late we decide to go here on Twitch. Also don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and also check out our partners over at Pants Pending for all your nerdy podcasting needs. Does anybody here have anything else they're up to? Like to plug?
I already plugged my comic during Sacco. I'm good.
All right, Mavis has a webcomic called Roll the Dice. Check it out. Maybe one of these days she'll do a comic about this session. Maybe
Oh
she'll
yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a lot of fuel. I'm just preoccupied by that one session.
And Kyle plays a lot of paintball over in Bremerton, so does that.
Go play
Yep. If
paintball.
anyone's over in Bremerton wants to play paintball, check out Northwest Paintball Park.
Oh,
Yep.
snap.
And Southern Dragon's down in Texas, showing off how good weather he had over there, and then realized
And
he
then
forgot
proceeds
his
to lock
key.
himself out of his house. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows, Dragon? You might have a roommate here in about a year if Gator keeps talking about trying to move to Texas.
Hey, well, what town are you closest to? What's the biggest city you're closest to?
I'm in San Antonio.
Okay. So I was thinking like Austin.
So he goes,
but-
"Are you close to Austin or Houston?" I'm in San Antonio. So are you close to Austin?
I'm closer to Austin. That's 2 hours away.
That's not too bad. All right. So and then Mctunda, what are you up to? Ask a
I'm
Dungeon
here on
Master.
deep fortification.
Yep.
Well,
Doing the Ask a
Maybe.
Dungeon Master videos.
Oh yeah.
And Baron,
Maybe
do you have
some
anything you want to
coming
plug?
up.
Been playing some Divinity.
Ooh, do we have
Yeah.
another Divinity player?
We do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to get that damn game. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we will catch you guys next time here at. And I'll play the intro again just for you guys, but you guys can get all the details. But anyway,
And don't forget, pull for initiative. This is
Pull
still
for-
stupid.
oh,
Pull for initiative is still stupid. This is some fucking bullshit.
Minions of the Makerverse.
Cast out by the devil, I got fire in my bones. I'm burdened with the black heart and cursed to roam. I feel the sunshine, it's cold on my face. Forbidden fruit on my tongue, it's sweet to the taste. And you can try and kill me, try and con me